You're like, dare you lie to the fork of justice? Okay, this is hippies. This is hippies.
Your taillight's out. Please step out of the vehicle.
I am laughing so hard I can't breathe.
Stir the entire contents of 2 pouches into 10 cups of boiling water. In a survival situation, do you have fucking 10 cups of water and something to fucking boil it with? I don't fucking know. Also, I know what 10 goddamn cups of water looks like. I'm just gonna fucking put water in this pot, enough, and I'm gonna fucking make it boil. I know how to cook. I may or may not have underestimated 10 cups of water. But it doesn't matter. This is survival science.
Uh-huh. Coming through. Beep, beep.
Oh, we can pass the nearby wait station.
Oh, that's good. Oh, shit.
What the fuck did you just do?
I made an oopsie.
Damn it. You need to come back and bump you? You need to come back?
You seriously start chasing after your own tail. You farce.
This guy behind me.
Oh, cool. I didn't have to
It's just honking patiently. I am the reason why there is a traffic jam now. All right. I just hit something else.
He's gonna get my fancy car.
Man, that thing is really
Oh, no,
overloaded.
he's on my...
Oh no, he knocked his own car over. I deserve that.
Welcome to my theme park. Welcome to the park.
Oh God, why?
Yep, that's correct. That's what they do.
God, he even runs like a fucking stripper.
How many strippers have you seen run, Deputy?
Oh, they're fast in heels, man. You gotta be careful.
Yes?
I am the best sneak. I've actually crashed a lot of streams.
Ah, the stream crasher.
Oh, dude, it's like you find out.
So, the game did just crash.
Oh no!
One moment.
Where's the other half? Oh shit!
Whoa.
He's gone.
I must go. My people need me.
Or just... Where's my lick button?
You know, in any other circumstance, I would have to say,
No, I need to lick this guy. It's very
that
important.
sounds
Okay, I
very
found slow
concerning.
motion. Safety. So that's normal. How do I lick things? I found the lick button. What? Can I help you, sir? Why is there a dude up here?
He doesn't need help. He's obviously just having the time of his life. He's just giving her.
I am filled with moderate regret regarding some of my recent decisions. Perhaps I should not have licked that? we had Kragen Auto Parts, but now they've unified under the O'Reilly banner because nothing says auto parts like O'Reilly, because they wanted to run the same commercials nationwide, which I can kind of understand. But when you have built your business empire of automotive parts going, we're not Napa, we're the local ones you can trust, and then you decide to go, but also we are the corporate one. We control the automotive parts and replacements. How dare you question our judgment? We are O'Reilly now. It's like, no, fuck off, buddy. Kragen was a decent brand. It sounded car-like. O'Reilly sounds like a dude, and he's probably a nice dude. But when I want car parts, I go to Kragen. When I want someone to help me work on the car, I will go to O'Reilly's. But you can't rent a mechanic from O'Reilly's because they assume you know what you're doing or are willing to pay the price for not knowing what you're doing, which is, to be fair, a reasonable business model in an unreasonable world.
I'm trying to figure out how we got here from food.
But I feel like you should change that. Get more beverage.
I can't get more beverage. I only have so much cup. Like, cups are
You can
DLC
easily
from
get more
Walmart.
beverage. It just involves a finger in the back of your throat.
Oh, no.
That's not how you milk humans.
You're not a train. Stop.
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm on the train!
Psycho's on the train!
Yeah, I was gonna say the best part about Farm Sim is you can customize your character, and if you pay them $150, you can get your own likeness put in the game. Yeah, I mean, look on stream. I am in the tractor right now.
Anime Toonami, they have two movies that followed this, where it's crazy chick riding a scooter with a robot dude that's somehow involved with her. She's pulling a. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I've yet to actually watch the two new Fooly Coolies.
Pretty easy to tell the difference between a female and a male, because a male clacks when it runs. We can ask chat, because I don't have a clue. Also, we're still sitting on synchronizing with other players. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Farm Sim Fridays. I know you guys wanted more of Depp making very confused noises, but you're stuck with us. Tonight with me, currently, the one and only Zayaku.
Hoi hoi.
Hosfei is not with us tonight, as her significant other is currently laid up with a migraine, and Dux, I think, got lost in the pond.
Yeah, that do be happening lately.
With a toaster and pork chops.
Well, the toaster died, so
had
to give it a burial.
Yep.
Let's try this again.
No, Depp was absolutely broken.
Yeah, he was completely fucking broken.
Yep. Also, good God, I cannot stand this. I don't like what the hail does to everything. Just makes everything look like it's 720p. It's horrible. I hate it.
The Mad Master Rider. What?
You sleep till like noon. Yeah. Nope. There. Is it done? It's done. Thank goodness.
Huzzah.
It's still raining, but it's no longer hailing. Yeah, the 720p.
Oh, yeah, right.
It is farming time, yes.
No, Cookie Mama had tornadoes Yesterday.
I did not know that. I've been a little bit busy. I hope I hope things are good with you, Cookie. You didn't have your roof leave?
Or anything plant itself into your house?
Yeah. Are those supposed to be sandhill cranes? That's a nice touch.
Huh.
That's cool. Duck's getting home. All right, understandable, man. If you are tired, don't bother.
Oh, the
Don't
garden
push.
got smooshed.
Yep. Gotcha. So the cats are busy watching the neighbors move.
The neighbors are moving.
Yeah, some neighbors are moving. I had no idea. I've never even talked to them because they never wanted to talk to me.
Well,
such as it is. Bear no grudges. Only understanding. Yep. I can understand somebody not wanting to talk to me.
Yeah, you're kind of annoying.
Well, I was gonna say I'm probably the only neighbor in the cul-de-sac that has walked out of their house with hard cases that say Pelican on the side.
That's firearm cases, right?
Yep. They weren't firearm cases.
What were they?
Oh, one of them was specialty plumbing tools.
Ah.
The other one was guns. They might have been New Yorkers, bro. I don't know, man. With the way they were acting, I would think they were Maynards. That boy fella, I don't know him. He came over here one time with a hot dish, but for nothing we'd have around these spots.
Oh. Ew. Maynards.
You know what? If there are more people from Maine like Spaz, which is a member of the Legion, Maine's a cool place. Spaz is good people, and I'll fight you people over it. The Pokemans with everybody's Canadian beedoof.
I'd still
that is you
for that one.
Yep. Looking thing, and you.
I gotta find the dumbest looking Pokemon in Pokemon Crystal and name it after that guy.
Yeah. Nice. Let's see here. Spell that T. Pelican says use tools and like. Yeah. It's just like I don't know. Oh no, actually I know why those neighbors don't like me. They don't like my van.
What's wrong with your van?
I used to park it in the street.
Oh.
And
those neighbors.
No, this neighbor wanted to park his well, they have like 4 cars. And they want to park 3 of them out in the road and 1 of them on the edge of their driveway instead of, like, parking them in too deep and then maybe putting 1 of them in the garage.
How? You don't... Most people don't need that many cars.
I'm pretty certain it's 3 teenagers and mom, or 3 teens to early 20s and mom. So everybody's got a job.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Either that or it is 1 really awkward polycule.
Go. That was weird. I need to get back on my own farm.
I'm not kink shaming. I'm just kink observing.
Wanna quickly give me my farm manager back?
Oh, you need your farm manager back? 1 second here.
Yeah, it was left on.
Speaking of farm manager, guys, next season of Clarkson's Farm has been released. We're up to season 4 now.
What the fuck happened?
Well-timed fart. Thank you, Courtesy Flush, with a party of 14. Hello, everybody from the Flush. We all float down here.
We all float down here.
How you doing, Mr. Crow? I hope you were having a good day. What were they playing?
Alan Wake Remastered.
Oh, nice. Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm trying to keep up with it, but it's small window even on a fucking 4K monitor. What is this? Oh, I don't. I want pop out, not edit layout. Pop out. There we go. I need to make it bigger. Sorry, chat. And I'm sorry for making you wait, Zai. I just need to get to the password. And where is that possum with the pit vipers? There it is.
Hello.
Speaking of which, that man needs to get on here and enjoy it with us.
He's paying for it.
He's paying for it. Well, I think he's doing it just for us. And yeah, I need to. Oh, nope, that's the SFP. That's this, that's that, that's the other thing. There's the password. Because I pinned it, because I'm smart like that.
Oh.
I'm not going to lie, I probably should just hand that off to you.
Where is all my... What is this?
Farm manager Zach, who...
I forgot this was up here.
There we are. All right.
Thank you.
What is this, a computer for answer? Dude, Hippo, I am old and my eyes are doing the squinty. I've been doing the squinty since I was 4 years old.
I think I told a story last week, but I've had glasses since grade 1.
Mm-hmm. I had them since kindy. There you go. Password. Pin it.
Thank you.
We need to pin it. We will pin. Pin this. Pinned. Can you see the pin?
Let's see. Yes.
Yeah. But I am gonna drop one spoiler for Clarkson's farm. There is a tractor shootout.
Like pew pew or
No, like a shootout is in which one is best.
Oh.
Yeah, Clarkson got back to his roots and did a little bit of a shootout. And no, it wasn't a drag race.
Well, this is brilliant.
Yeah. Caw.
Caw.
I forgot it was that Clarkson did the release of season 1, but the quote they had is 3 seasons film already done, and they were about to throw it away. No way they had 3 of them, because at best they could have had 2 seasons. Unless they've done some really good wizardry with how they did the seasons. So I thought their first season was, it'd be 4 years ago, and they've basically done a season every year. They basically start filming, I think, in like September. And then they do stuff, and then they go for a bit, and then they do stuff, and then they go for a bit, and then they do stuff and go for a bit. Like, following him around for a year is going to be rough, because it's just like, okay, cool, he's just doing the same thing every day.
I mean...
Like... Not, yeah, I was like, I'm going to be honest.
Could be Survivor.
Yeah, I was going to say... Yeah, but Survivor only has to do it for a month.
If that.
Yeah. They have to have a camera crew or 2 follow him around for, 365 days a year. Good for myself as of getting knocked off a bench and bouncing my head off a gym floor. Hippo, Jesus, dude! I didn't do that to you!
Knocked off a bench and bouncing my head off the gym floor. Ow.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Why can't I grab this tree?
You might be right, but I was like, I don't honestly think that Clarkson basically did it at like the onset of COVID.
What, the Clarkson Farm thing?
The first season of Clarkson's Farm.
I never paid that much attention to it.
You know, it was like that would have had to been when they did it. But yeah, it went off way better than it did. And then Caleb, his farm manager / assistant, did a tour like this last winter through the UK to try and
drum up support.
Yeah, basically, drum up support for small farmers.
Good.
Folk secret he was. Fourth grade would have been 95, 94, 95.
Oh, I don't. What year? How old do you usually go into, or did we go into grade school, right in the kindergarten? Because it was like
4 or 5 years old.
5?
Yeah, it's like normally 5 years old. They'd sometimes let 4-year-olds in because
if it was dates and whatnot.
Yeah.
So that would have been 92.
Oh.
Maybe 93.
Yeah.
Actually, it would have been 93 because middle of the year child.
Pardon.
So yeah, I've had glasses since I've been 6.
Yeah. Yeah, they gave me my first set when I was 5 because they found out I was basically blind. Teacher had me like second row from the back.
Oh, I sat in the back of the class anyway.
Yeah, no, we had assigned seating in our
fine.
class in kindergarten.
Yeah, nobody caught on that I was having any issues at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then, well, they did an eye test. It's like, how does he have eye problems? He sits in the back of the fucking class. I was like,
He's learned what the blurs mean.
Yeah, it's like, I learned shapes. What the fuck do you want?
Mm-hmm. Ah, yes. Public schools in action. There are good districts, don't get me wrong, but man, the bad districts definitely outnumber the good ones.
Well, the school I initially went to, great school. And then the school districts changed. And I was supposed to go to a different school, which had a reputation for being dog shit. And my mom said no.
Yep. I recall watching the TV before kindergarten, 93, watching Power Rangers. Yep, I remember the Power Rangers very clearly and watching them damn near through high school.
I watched what was on TV at like 5 a.m. It's Inspector Gadget, some Looney Tunes. Like, this is 5 a.m. I woke up early and just watched cartoons. And I was not supposed to.
I was going to say, my parents got really mad with me waking up before, or basically beating them downstairs and watching cartoons on the weekdays.
Oh, yeah.
So, because of how they responded to that, I basically got into the habit of sleeping in. I'd sleep till 7, and my mom would want me to, she'd want to leave the house at 7:15. And it was like, well, I can put my clothes on and shamble out the door with you. And she's like, oh, well, what about breakfast? Here I am, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-year-old me. I don't need breakfast.
You're right. Well, I was different. I ate breakfast and didn't eat lunch.
Yep. Well,
because I was a lazy son of a bitch.
Well, and in my house it was, well, what's for breakfast then? It was like, oh, oatmeal.
Ugh.
Without sugar.
Ugh.
It's like, no offense, but yeah, given the chance, I put brown sugar in my oatmeal. I didn't heap it on, but it was just like, a little bit of brown sugar, just enough to make it, but it was just boring as hell.
Yeah.
So,
Hi, Haas.
Beast War. Oh, right! Beast Wars was on at like 6 in the morning.
Yep. Before it got, his name got forcibly changed to Beasties.
What?
Fucking hell. Yeah, its name got changed like in the later seasons.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Those 9/11 happened. They canceled cartoons to show the news. Yep. This is our army camp next to an obstacle course. White shirt and come back home with brown. Mom was not happy.
Transformers and GI Joe or morning.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good morning.
Yep. Oh yeah, that was the early morning cartoons that we'd watch. Was Transformers and GI Joe.
Yep.
As well for a while.
It depends on the channel. During the summers when I was with my grandfather, he we had decent different channels just because of where we lived.
Yep.
And he had great the channels he had great Saturday morning cartoons.
Yep.
Like fucking amazing cartoons. Right before Bozo.
Why no Thundercats? Because Thundercats was cable for us.
Thundercats was cable.
Captain Planet.
Captain Planet.
Yep.
Inspector Gadget, Captain Planet.
I remember Beast Wars was very good. Seeing again recently, it's really rough. The writing holds up.
The writing holds up. The animation not so much.
Yep, I was gonna say, yeah. Speaking of rough animations, Reboot.
Yeah, you leave Reboot alone.
Well, Reboot and Beast Wars were done by the same studio, weren't they?
I don't remember, but Reboot was specifically going for the CGI look.
Oh yeah,
and they did the
I understand the size of the studio. They did amazing work considering their budget. Well, you know what? The cats aren't here, so I'm just going to turn off the camera, guys. When they come back in, I will turn it on. Because we don't need the black creeper corner.
I still remember my...
Bots Masters! Yes! Holy shit! I remember the only reason I even knew that existed was because of sick days or out of school suspensions.
What was it? Fucking... I still remember my favorite episode, Reboot.
Oh, yeah?
And I keep rewatching my favorite scene in that episode. Enzo's birthday.
Wait, was that the one where he made the wish and he underclocked the processor?
No! That was a different one.
Okay.
No, this is Enzo's birthday where Megabyte shows up and just has a guitar fight with Bob.
Oh, yeah, that episode.
Glitch! BFG.
Yep.
Holy moly!
Yeah.
Just his fucking entrance was just absolute batshit.
Yep.
It was one of the few times where Megabyte just wanted to have some fun. Yeah, he just wanted to have fun. Even at the end, he just goes, I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
And hands his guitar off to Enzo.
Yep. This is making me miss old school Hulu from about 15 years ago when almost all those shows were on there. Yep. Well, I mean, you can probably find them on YouTube. There are plenty of channels.
Yeah, they're kind of rough though.
They can be rough, or they can be really good. Like, oh god, what is the one? I'm gonna just tab out real fast, and that's muted because I don't want to.
There was one that shows a lot of old retro cartoons, which is fine, except it does reruns worse than cable.
Space Adventure Cobra is on the Anime on TMS official channel. And that is actually... That's what I wanted to avoid. Sorry, guys.
What'd you do?
It just auto-played on me.
Oh,
I thought I had the tab muted.
Let's see if I can find that channel when I was watching for a while.
But I was trying to find the exact channel just to give them a shout out because it's licensed.
Nice.
But yeah, Cobra's an awesome old anime that I've been watching recently with some other people in the Legion. Watch a lot of cartoons, 96, then I found Stargate and Star Trek, DSI, and so on, and MASH. Yeah, no, that was fine, except for one thing with where I lived. With my parents, that meant that Star Trek and Stargate and stuff were 9 o'clock shows, and they wanted me in bed at 9, or I started getting tired at 9, depending. And my parents wanted to watch Walker, Texas Ranger. Or Jag.
Guilty pleasure, I like Jag. I did. I like Jag.
No, that's fine. I got tired of it. There was just too much.
I kind of got tired of Law and Order too. So.
Yep. Mom wanted to watch Highlander. I couldn't watch Highlander. I saw some. I couldn't watch it because it was too late.
Yeah.
I would fall asleep. That was kind of like you know how you had the 10 o'clock news, and then you had David Letterman or Jay Leno.
The Crimson Chin himself. Yeah.
Yeah, the Crimson Chin himself. By the by, his car show that he does a little hit or miss, but you know, it can be interesting. Like Jay Leno's garage. Jay Leno's garage is good with older vehicles. Newer stuff, it's rolling billboard. Sorry, Jay. All due respect to you, man. You just your format.
Leno. Yeah, he doesn't have writers anymore.
Well, it's like his stuff is very sound cloudy because
Ophelia makes a good point. I'm not sure what's worse, watching the shopping channel or watching C-SPAN. C-SPAN's worse because at least you get some of those shitty infomercials with the shopping channel.
Yeah.
You know, the ones where, have you ever had this happen to you? Open a fucking cupboard and get bowled over by Tupperware.
Mm-hmm. Go. Get the music going. I forgot I needed to do music to help with the dead air. Also, I have the sound for the game turned down way.
The Haas makes a good point too.
What's up?
Annoying TV times when you're homesick from school, and it's that time between morning cartoons and night and evening cartoons, where there's nothing but soap operas and news.
Yep. If you're lucky, you got game shows. Thank God for Price is Right.
Thank God for Price is Right.
Well, one more turn games. Yeah. Catch up
Or
on sleeping
PBS,
English.
yeah.
I angered so many English teachers.
By doing what? Because they get angered pretty easily.
Yeah. Well, comma's in the wrong spot.
What? Yeah, all right.
Comma's in the wrong spot. Sometimes I legitimately did that on purpose. The other one was we had English and social studies kind of got rolled up into one, and then they also rolled like introductory speech class into high school English 3.
Yeah.
And they goofed with that one because they let me have a topic.
Pick your own topic. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, your topics were always the wrong topics.
Of course.
Yep.
But they let us choose it, and it was still the wrong topic. But no, I brought receipts on stuff.
My favorite questions, and no sarcasm involved, clearly, were the in your opinion questions, and then you get them wrong.
Yep.
It's like, what? It's my fucking opinion.
No, I brought up part of the reason basically the military-industrial complex is partially responsible for the regulation, the original regulation on marijuana and cannabis, because DuPont wanted a military contract for nylon ropes.
Oh, yes.
And up until then, the Navy used hemp ropes because they wouldn't rot and they didn't stretch.
Wouldn't rot. They were stronger. They lasted longer. It was cheaper to make.
Yep. Oh, Dr. Osophilia bringing up soap operas always have that weird super scaling Fimi and weirdly high quality feed when I found them flipping through the channels while sick. He was young enough to suffer the 60 frame soap operas.
Yep. They were interesting. Go back and watch them now. They look like dirt.
Bob Ross is the ketamine for kids. Yeah.
Bob Ross, or if you didn't live through Bob Ross, there's Mr. Dress Up and Mr. Rogers. Like, these are the people that were the best humanity had to offer. Or, I don't even know if
Mr.
Fred
Rogers
Penner
was truly the gentlest of souls, along with Bob Ross.
Yep, Mr. Dress Up and Fred Penner, same boat.
Yep.
I think Fred Penner actually has his own YouTube channel now.
Shining Time Station, yeah.
With Carlin.
Yep.
Oh, God. Like, you look at Carlin on that versus Carlin when he's doing his stand-up. It's like, what the fuck?
Right? Hey, it's Hazelwood!
Nerd!
So says the guy, dude, out your butthole away, I ain't paying for your OnlyFans. And that's how I got removed from my dad's wheel.
What?
Wow.
Hemp rope does not do well when wet, and at the country's founding, we needed ships for trade and defense. It chose cotton. Yes, but hemp rope was cheap.
Yep, hemp rope was cheap, and hemp rope still outperformed nylon because nylon would stretch.
Like, yeah, outdid nylon. Yeah, cotton rope, expensive as shit. Who dis?
Ooh, wait, who der?
I'm surprised.
Oh, it's Telly.
Oh!
Hello.
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 You home?
No. So I can actually talk with normal voice.
How are you doing, man?
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Overworking myself to death. I'm on the same schedule with all the US people. It's 4:50 a.m. in the morning, local time.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I will be working still for about 4 hours. So
Works till 8. Jesus.
Yep.
Well, at least I get to pretend that I'm not Eurotrash that actually exists in a proper time zone.
Well, as long as
But
you.
one thing that is...
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was about to say that, like, for those that don't know, I do exist in a time and place, like, that is pretty much close to being Twilight 24/7 for the next couple of months. So,
yep,
it's kind of the same when, like, when things are like this. Neither day, there's a bit of Twilight, but otherwise, it's, yeah, it's right. And I have to exist out of my cave. Anyway, how are you guys doing on the street?
Well, doing.
I'm fertilizing, and I don't know
harvesting
what
some
I don't.
trees.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's treeing. Okay, I was gonna say I didn't see her ask what she was doing. We're just reminiscing about our childhoods and basically how we would more or less junk out on cartoons when given the chance.
Yep.
Oh, there's ducks.
Here comes ducks.
Yeah, there's like there's a lot of things like attached to that, like probably for you guys and for everyone as well. Like we used to have like very decent dubbing, for example, which is a surprise. Like all the Disney movies were done by actual professional voice actors and stuff like that, and even most of the series. Which is like a big thing if you are not English.
Yep. Oh, like having George Ledoux do voice acting.
Yeah.
I mean, we still kind of do, but now it's just like, yeah.
Called in.
Well, I was gonna say you end up having Jack Black and Aquafina do everything.
I mean, there's not really a whole lot of good voice Well, a lot of new voice actors that I can really name.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what was it? The voice of Marge, Bart, and Lisa Simpson. I think she's dead now.
Is
or
she?
She retired. I don't know which way. Cast quackening. A duck pox upon us. Yeah. No. Yeah. Who's the voice actor for Lisa Simpson? I think she's done. Like she can't do it anymore in March. Like there is a reason she can't do it, and I probably misheard it. I think she's dead.
Yeardley Smith.
Yeah.
She's only 60.
Julie Kavner. Yeah, that sounds about right. But it was basically Marge Simpson just ripped her voice to shreds. Yeah,
like her or like her sisters. Probably is quite rough on the female voice repertoire, even for like talented person.
Hello, Dapper. Welcome, and congratulations once again on the good news, man. Hearing lots of younger people getting that dream.
She did Patty and Selma too.
Yes.
Yeah, that's one way to.
She did
explode your voice.
Yeah, I was gonna say she did a lot of raspy smoker voice.
Yep.
Just vocal cords, nothing like that.
Yep. Another good one would be the grunting Jonathan Davis did for Korn. If you ever listen to his stuff, you know, the guy that went a boom dob da dom nom da nina.
Yep.
He would be out for 2 weeks if he did certain songs during tour.
Oh yeah, he's just.
He would shred his vocal cords.
Yep.
But yeah, voice actors, dude. Voice actors are gonna become a dying breed because it's gonna be cheaper to outsource it to AI.
But then it's not gonna have any soul behind it.
For now. And I'm not gonna lie. I don't need to have all my heroes sound like oh gosh, Neo from the Matrix.
Yeah, like we cannot even make like a joke of like generic man 01 because from the time period of those games, those voice lines were actually done well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here it is. Nancy McKenzie is the Latina dub for March. She died.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves. I know, but it's just like we don't need Keanu Reeves as Neo from the Matrix or John Wick.
For everything. We don't need Jack Black for everything.
Anyway, how's the farming simulator doing overall? Like as you probably addition, like I haven't had that much time to play. How is it nowadays?
It's janky as hell.
It's still relatively janky. There has been optimization done to it. I've noticed that we have had an increase in frame rates, and it's more stable. But
yes,
we are making this server scream bloody murder by picking a bigger map, and then letting Hosfei loose.
And then
Ducks.
Doing unspeakable things with a farm plot.
Yeah, we've made a
racetrack.
Yeah, we made a racetrack. Zyku did a decent start. I think there needs to be more jumps. But then again,
as there should be. Is my
really?
still running, by the way? As I said, I kind of forgot that it existed.
You are not in the hole.
He's not in the hole. That's no tree zone, right?
Yeah, I think no tree zone is actually turning a slow, slight profit.
I forget where we even put him. Oh, he's over there until 120, 115.
Yep.
There's. I should have shown so many things, but yeah. Anyway, we have another guest in the channel.
Mr. Ducks.
Yes, that might be a ducky.
Yes, I am here to do very normal things, as I normally do on a normal.
Yes.
Oh. Paper.
Also, how do I turn the radio off? It is
F8?
Something like that.
Nope. It is blistering loud. I don't even know how I turned it on.
One of the number pads, maybe?
Get out of your vehicle. Oh, Bubba, you want to play? Oh,
Anyway,
play?
hello,
I'm sorry.
chat.
Yep. Hello, chat. So Vader got one of his bouncer toys and he brought it over here, and he made sure to drag it across my plastic carpet protector so I would hear him move it.
Yes.
Night Owl, I see that you.
Oh, he's getting
already
pets.
started. Yeah, no, he. I think Night Owl was. He's wanting a cat. And I've come prepared.
Yes. Trust me, I'm doing a little bit of playing with him.
By the way, are there any expansions coming for Fallen Sim?
Yes.
Like
I mean, there was that one that we never bothered with.
There have been 2.
There's been 2 now?
Yeah, there's been 2.
Yeah.
Here.
But yeah, I mostly mean like not DLC specifically, but like actual like the stuff they use to milk Farming Sim 22 with.
Yes, Mr. Dux? Okay. Precision farming's back. We don't have that enabled on the server.
Because it will probably finish but you.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would probably kill the server.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Just what we need, more physics for.
Yeah, I was gonna say, more data points for this poor processor to calculate. It sits at 75% idle. I farted. There are no survivors. Oh, cool. Hazelwood's just pretending that he is the newest update for Forever Winter.
Oh no, what'd they do?
They brought in the commander for, I think it's Europa.
And it's gas?
No.
No.
You remember do you remember like early in the game when they brought him in just as a unit and he was sometimes there and sometimes not, but he was basically Mr. Big Cro-Magnon Man unibrow with the riot shield.
Yeah.
Now he's a boss.
Oh.
So he's up there with Sniper God and Tormentor.
Great.
Yeah.
Hey, Bulk.
What's up?
You smell that?
Quack.
There it is.
Oh no, he's in here. Hey, buddy. We got Hazelwood back. Everybody's the voice of the second most popular clip on WBPL 76.
Wait, that's a thing?
Let's go.
Yeah.
My people need me.
Yeah.
Hang on.
go.
What the fuck? What the hell is the most...
Yeah, the first time we accidentally launched the truck.
Yeah, the first time we figured out the truck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's go. My people need
Is it really second most popular right now?
I think it is. The people were talking about it. I'm gonna say it's the second most popular because the people love you.
If it wasn't, if it's not, it is now.
Yeah.
Listen, somebody's gotta love me.
I mean, okay, you've left yourself open to does your mother? It's just terrible, so I'm not gonna say it.
That's
My
mean,
mommy
but
loves
yeah,
me.
I think she loves him. She might be.
Yeah.
With both hands around
his
I
neck.
had a baseball bat, you know, it's fine.
Don't tell me I need to remember that I probably have either lime or fertilizer in my storage shed.
Hazel says funny shit, mostly by being honest.
Yes.
Now,
you know,
in my defense, I like ranting.
Yeah.
That's my defense here. I like ranting, and sometimes I get on a long-winded tangent, and then everyone wonders about my mental health.
Yep.
Okay, see, I don't go off on tangents though.
No, you let somebody else go off on tangents and then catch on.
Yep.
No, you feed me topics to go on tangents about.
No, I go off on cosines.
You
Sine, cosine, and tangent, yeah.
Yep. Oh. I think those are the promised toe beans for all these extra pets.
I
The
had to
beans
go
of
render
toe.
technical support to the spouse. And I actually waited a couple of minutes to join while the spouse gave a lengthy lecture to Offspring about Trinity.
Trinity?
Yeah, onion, bell pepper, celery.
Oh.
Nice stuff. Use it to cook lots and lots of different dishes.
Yep. Jimmy is drumpkin.
Drunken disorderly?
You know what? I found a very, very simple, super generic boudin recipe. I should send it to Doc. I have to go find that again, so he can make his own boudin at home with blackjack.
Oh, Doc the chef?
Yeah. I call him Doc for Dr. Chef.
Yeah.
Good old Dr. Chefman.
Yep. Oh man, so how you managing, man?
Which one of us?
Hazel.
I yet live.
Yep.
No matter what they try.
No bullshittery since we last discussed.
Not that I'm aware of.
Good.
I mean, I've been to one site out in Ohio twice this week, and it's already down again. So,
Why?
You know. I went there because on Tuesday, well, actually on Friday last week, I got asked, hey, you're going to Michigan on Tuesday, so, like, on the way, could you stop in Ohio and take care of this problem? So I did.
The correct answer should have been no.
No, because reasons.
Because that's
so
a trap.
I'm like, yeah, but like I stopped in, took care of it. I was on site for 45 minutes. Problem solved. Even had pictures showing what the problem was and how I fixed it.
Okay.
Get done. Continue on my merry fucking way. And then yesterday rolls. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday rolls around and my boss is like, hey, are you on site yet? And I'm like, no. And he goes, damn. And I'm like, why? He goes, I need you to go to Ohio again. And I'm like, fuck.
Damn
okay,
it.
What happened? Same problem. Well, what the shit? So I go, I take care of said problem, and then I go the extra mile. I'm like, hey, this thing keeps clogging this oil thingy. So I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna completely flush this fucker out. I'm gonna drain the day tank, take a bunch of oil out of there, make sure there's no big fucking mess.
No more wads of poopy to get in the day.
Yeah, no more wads of lint and flies and random bullshit in the oil.
Mm-hmm.
Good, cool, sexy, love it.
Yep.
Take care of that. Leave. Happen to take a look at the dashboard for that site today. Yep. It's down again. Now, why would that be?
Same problem?
No. Now it's got oil pressure problems.
What?
Which was alluded to, but was never explicitly explained to me. So, yeah.
Yep.
So I'm like, well, fuck my life with a shovel. I don't know what to do here.
I don't remember that song.
You know,
it's an obscure title.
Yep. You're not wrong.
No, didn't work.
I disagree, but good thought. Yeah. So
now what are you gonna do with it?
I'm scheduled to be there Thursday.
You gonna show up Monday?
No. Maybe. Do they want to pay for me to show up Thursday? Because fuck.
Do they want to work it again?
That's the thing. They could just hit the button and hope for the best. Because they own it.
Okay, so what's the worst that could happen if they do that?
They hit the button and hope for the best.
Yeah, well, they can hope for the best.
Can't
if they
park
want,
there,
but what's
friend.
the worst that could happen?
It's stuck.
Listen.
Wait, no.
I've been at a site where somebody was just like, hey, look, this thing says oil pressure problems. I'll reset it. And reset it. And reset it. And reset it. And then, there we are standing there with...
Low.
Low.
Oh, low pressure. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, low pressure. So there's no oil pressure, which, fun fact, the compressor gives the software gives the compressor a full minute to build up oil pressure if it's not seeing oil pressure.
And then it
meaning it runs without oil pressure.
Hold up. That one ran after it failed the pre-lube?
No. It made it on the pre-lube.
Okay.
It didn't make it once the compressor started, so the pre-lube shuts off, and suddenly it's not feeding fresh oil pressure.
Huh.
So it takes 50 seconds before it actually reacts to
They
not having
loosened
oil pressure.
that up to 50.
Yeah.
Did they loosen that up? Because that sounds like that's been loosened
Well,
up.
that I don't know if that's the customer spec or what, but yeah, it's 50
if I remember
seconds.
that, I'm checking my site Monday.
But that wouldn't be a problem on its own. If it runs without oil pressure one time, fine. You
Mhm.
get oil in there and you're good to go.
Right.
Where it's not okay is when you keep resetting it.
And it keeps running without oil.
And keep resetting it.
And it burns out the bearings.
Yep.
Correct.
Among
And
other
I was
things.
on site while the guy was resetting it.
Oh.
Or not resetting it. I was there while the guy was replacing the bearings. Fun fact, we actually sat there and used Brillo pad to remove the zinc from the crank. Yeah.
The bearings are made of zinc, aren't they?
The bearings are made of a whole list of metals. One of the layers involves... maybe it wasn't zinc, was it? Oh, God. It's not gallium.
No, gallium.
It's some really obscure fucking metals.
I see.
Like,
so all around bad is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Really fucking obscure metals.
Not great.
No, just really expensive shit is what it is.
Well, yeah, it's because you want a soft metal that is slick.
A soft, slick metal, well...
That won't just go away. So basically what you want is brass that doesn't go away.
What had actually caused that one to fail that way was that that compressor, the chain and the gear
weren't.
So the sprocket for the oil pump had just left the fucking building.
Oh.
Like they were free floating inside the crankcase.
Yep.
You don't
that's
want that.
generally not good.
Yeah, so we replaced the oil pump, and then we had to have major maintenance come out and replace the main bearings. So that was fun. With a capital
PH.
FU. Yeah, we have some interesting shit happen at work.
Yeah, gallium doesn't play nice with other metals.
No,
it likes to eat them.
And it has the ability to eat them.
Yeah.
It doesn't eat them.
No, it actually eats them.
No. It doesn't eat them. It becomes one with them.
Yeah.
It just makes more gallium.
Yeah, it makes a lot more gallium out of all of the other metals that it becomes one with.
Gallium and Borg.
One of us.
Yep. Anyway.
One of us.
I'm going to say it again. Mo, come on in. Everybody wants in tonight. It's like, now that Hosfe's away, the boys will play.
Oh god, we're all going to die.
We don't have an adult.
Yeah, there we go. That's what it is. Doesn't Mercury do similar stuff? I don't know.
No, Mercury does not eat metals. Gallium eats Mercury.
Did you just, like, ram into my building?
I stopped. I used your...
Fun fact, gallium is used inside processors as a liquid metal
yes, it is.
cooling medium.
And as long as it doesn't touch anything else...
Yeah, but, like, imagine how good of a conductor it could be.
No, it is
for the
it
poop
is an extremely good conductor.
Vulcan doing very normal things.
Yes.
You just don't want...
I'm sorry, did you just mention a car going through a roof? What the fuck?
Don't worry about it.
There we go.
Hi, Mo.
No, I have questions.
Hi, Mo.
Hell y'all.
Hey, Mo.
It's
What you
a
doing?
people.
Hello,
crew.
Mo. Hello, Mo. Hi,
Hello?
Mo. Here, Mo.
guys.
There, Mo.
Where, Mo?
Everywhere go, Mo.
Go, Mo.
Oh no, Mo.
I don't think you are Hosfe. You are the voice
Careful
of
about
reason.
that FOMO.
Like,
back to
she
what
would be
somebody
mad that I'm picking up this really nice stick.
Back to what somebody mentioned about gallium and mercury. They both have a similar melting point.
No.
Which is in your hand.
Yep.
Now I can't move that.
All I know is
Now I can't move it. It's performance art now.
Yep. Works for me. So, little plan. You need help with the firm? Because I think my place is good for right now. I think I'm actually good for harvest. Yeah, I'm
all
good for
of
harvest.
all of my stuff is.
So yeah, did we have any major expansions on the horizon?
Yeah, that kind of got talked over. We had precision farming.
No.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We had precision farming. We just had content update number 2, which brought out another tree harvester,
Part farming,
2 seeders,
Another
and a
tree
car. Or no, a seeder, a cultivator, and a car. We had the DLC with the Nexat that. What is that thing? Is it Polish or is it Ukrainian? Is it Finnish? Anyway, it's long tractor that picks things up, and you can basically put like a combine module into it and run a combine off the PTOs. You can put a 50-foot drill in between its legs and have a drill. It's just like, yeah. Jump off the road, bounce up across road into the VA building. Guy climbed out of his car, out of the attic, down to the street, and climbed into the ambulance on his own when it showed up. The fuck, Mercury?
What?
I can beat that, I think.
It's not a great competition.
I wasn't trying. Someone else gave it to me. We had an ammunition storage truck attempt to go into a tunnel it wasn't supposed to. Remember, it wasn't supposed to go into a tunnel. Get on the off-ramp and then turn on its side.
In the tunnel?
Yeah,
Right in front of the tunnel. And the tunnel goes down.
So what, you just had brass rolling downhill?
Yep, downhill and into a tunnel. I got that message as I was leaving one of my labs to fix stuff, because it was my turn to go around to everywhere and just do maintenance. My boss was like, yeah, they've shut down this section because an ammo truck flipped over. And I'm like, well, that's good to know.
Very normal.
That's
event.
awesome.
That's awesome for anybody at the bottom of that hill.
That sounds like the T-95 sliding into a ditch.
Yep.
No.
But free
I look at
ammo.
that and I go, I know exactly what fort he was going to, and man alive, is he going to get skinned by a drill sergeant?
Well, that would probably have been a very interesting sound. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The sound coming out of that tunnel was probably kind of interesting.
Yeah, it was the sound of labored breathing and push-ups.
That too.
Yeah.
Guarantee you that dude was
I'm really
getting
curious.
smoked.
The echoing, the echoing trailing of brass rolling down the hill in a tunnel.
Oh, my whole
with
thing
the
was
back end of push-ups and heavy breathing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
I want to know who has to inventory that for loss and prevention.
Oh my god. The same guy who tipped it over.
Beams.
I wouldn't trust him.
I was going to say, would you think he'd be trusted?
AI generated art.
Do I?
But Hazel, I have a question.
Yeah, go.
42.
So the back 10 of the golf course, since I'm going to try and actually finish up the rest of the maps, we need attractions / challenges that are on those. Aside from the volcano and lava, that is one. But I realized y'all are here. And
Windmill.
I can happily do a brainstorm.
You need a quicksand pit.
Quicksand pit.
Okay, it's going on the list.
Like a sand trap on a golf course, but it's got to be quicksand.
Yeah. Windmills, the classic windmills, except for instead of it being like, oh yeah, the little Holland windmills, is like, no.
It's the turbines.
These are turbines that are too short.
Oh god.
What was the windmill
Oh.
Gundam from Mobile Fighter G Gundam?
Oh, yeah, that was the Holland
Dutch
Gundam.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Well, it's kind of like the Tequila Gundam was Mexico, and the
cactus.
yeah, it was a cactus. It was basically a cactus Gundam with a sombrero, and Italy Gundam was a bull. The Tauros Gundam, I think.
Overused forestry road, Mo.
Overused forestry road. Okay, so,
So he's like,
encampment.
no, I mean like, there's piles of logs everywhere, so it makes it heavy terrain or rough terrain.
Oh, yeah.
It's also like mud.
Yeah, because Hextech has some wonderful plug terrain pieces that I'm actually going to be using for Secret Project 2026 that Iden and I get to work on.
These are very
big
normal
one?
series of words. Nobody should be alarmed.
Here's a good one for you. Detroit becomes scrap metal.
Oh no!
I have favelas already printed out.
Yeah, so if you
No,
go
it's
through
not
the
favela.
Detroit
Hang on, I'm in
Detroit area, you have to
You have a
maintain
chance of losing.
No, you have to maintain a minimum speed, otherwise you won't have shit.
No, they're
Like
I
one of
got
your
one
ammo
better for
just
that.
vanishes.
Yes.
I'm hearing loss of but not damage to parts of mech.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's just gone.
Missing heat sinks.
No, if you stop for an entire turn, like you don't move, roll a d6. If you roll a 1, you lose a leg. It's just gone.
It's just gone. What fuck?
Somebody just put your mech up on blocks.
No, that's
you've lost your legs. You now have bricks.
If it happens twice, your mech's destroyed, but it's on
Would
bricks.
anti-personnel pods installed on the legs give you at least a 50-50 chance?
No.
No.
I would steal the AP. I would steal the
steal
AP pod instead.
Yeah, they'd steal the AP pod instead, so it's a blade of armor.
Yeah.
Well, that would give you, one more theft before you're...
I love
These are my
A small child reaches into the cockpit and yanks your yeet seat handle.
Okay, I'm gonna make that.
Okay, no, it's not a baby. It's just a really small midget.
A clan meth weasel elemental grabs your yeet seat handle.
Yep.
Would a clan meth weasel...
Shaved Ewok. It's a shaved Ewok. He says, "Yep, that's a clan elemental from clan. That's an elemental from Meth Weasel."
Wouldn't a clan meth weasel elemental just be a homeless clown?
Not that you know of.
Well, now that you say it.
I mean, look, I've met the people that came up with Clan Meth Weasel. I've hung out with them.
Yep.
In there, where it was invented.
What is it, Bubba? You need more pets? Guys, I gave him pets. Apparently it wasn't enough. Throw an aerospace pilot at you.
Baby.
Oh God. Okay. Everybody's heard how aerospace pilots apparently have like a bigger head and are shorter.
Yeah, they're
I thought
tiny.
they were taller with smaller heads.
No, they're tiny. They're tiny, like gray-like looking entities.
UNC Samurai has posted cat pic.
Cat pic, and we got more pets. Don't worry, I will. But come here, Bubba. There you are. Him get head scritch.
See, Dr. Osphia, that's why if you have an Omnimech, those handles for riding elementals, it's just like your bouncer guy with a baseball bat and a little slugger, just like, come on.
Yep. Well, I was gonna say, aerospace pilots from Detroit are Yakubians.
Oh no. Oh, why? Why?
They use their powers of technology to steal your stuff, man.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Yes.
All right, Bulk, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I'm straightening things up a bit because
I hate
things
it.
got a little chaotic for some reason.
Yeah.
For some reason.
No idea how. The details are very fuzzy. There's no video record of it. Do you want to do a race in the rain to see if there's any difference in terribleness before we skip to another day?
There's certainly.
Because you were asking. I crashed.
Let's do that.
What do you want to race?
Well.
Well, this Tuk-Tuk lives here now. I high centered that duck.
I think I gave it a nudge.
Perhaps.
Anyway, what do you wanna race in? What class?
Chat, what are we racing?
And then we can. Did a flip. And then we can skip because
We did a
all
flip,
of my
didn't we?
fields are just waiting.
Yep. Yeah, it is a figure 8.
I am in the. My farm is in the farmers left unsupervised, nothing can go wrong phase.
Yep. Yeah, chat. So, did I bring in more UTVs?
There's a few there.
Which one do you want?
No, I didn't. Okay, so yeah, this is the new car. It's a Model X with a BMW grille. It's Skoda, so it's like it's Slavic. Oh gosh, what do I want to say? It's Slavic Buick, but Volkswagen. Because there's isn't there a lot of parts interchangeability between Skodas and Volkswagen Auto Group vehicles?
Volkswagen.
Yeah. No, I'm not hating on Skoda. Skoda's apparently pretty nice.
Liar. What?
Skodas apparently are pretty nice. It's just we're not allowed to have them here in the States for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have questions on that one, but
Yep, check and owned by
tipped one
VW.
over.
There we go. Thank you for somebody for helping with my
Grimos,
brain.
Detroit's not that bad. We only sometimes
steal people's
have
porches.
massive
This is
mech
why he
battles
needs
in
super tubing.
downtown. Nothing inappropriate happened at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, Cookie, the fun part. Someone actually sent me a Marion Circus Maximus map and track that I'm going to help them try and fix.
Yep.
And I asked, okay, could I borrow this and flip the terrain for an Irby Derby? So that's another project we get to work this year, which I hope to get ready for KSAG. Because I did not know we had a local event convention by me that runs Battletech for like 4 days straight.
That's amazing, and I love everything you've just said.
You know, if I'd have gone just a little faster, that'd have been amazing.
Oh, oof.
Yep. So to answer Mad Duck's question, since I did not. Hosface said lawnmowers. Night Owl said combines.
I'm not sure the combine would make it over that hump.
The combines might
after-
get high centered on the humps.
After seeing Ducky just completely book it on a John Deere with a turbo in 7 Days to Die, I think lawnmowers.
Lawnmowers
We don't have riding lawnmowers in this game.
We've got.
That's what you think.
We have and riding lawnmower, I think.
All right, hold on. What? What
No,
is this,
we have a
Hunter?
walk behind.
Oh.
This is the mower you're asking for.
That'll be the rest of the stream, making 2 laps of that. No
Yeah.
thanks.
Oh my God.
This is what you're asking for, chat.
Did I see a bot mower? Did I see a bot mower? Can we do battle bots?
No, this is a sprayer. You push it around.
Oh yeah, that's a sprayer.
I need to mod in this
Hey, what are we gonna
forklift
do,
in
forklifts?
I need this forklift in particular, and I need to make it to where it'll go at least 40 miles an hour.
Why?
If somebody could mod
Yes.
that would be
It's like
perfect.
a DLC, might be out. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, to finish on Teletanker's question, oh, he left. I know about the next DLC, and it is called Prairie Monsters.
Okay.
Hello, Thum. So Prairie Monsters is basically. Do you remember the? Whoa. Lag.
Ooh.
Not my fault.
It does happen.
That's an interesting one.
Time.
Apparently, I'm not allowed to talk about the new DLC.
It hurt you.
Yeah. No. It is going to be Prairie Monsters, which are like 80s F-off huge tractors, kind of like the Big Bud DLC was a while back. Sorry. Who is racing so I can set up the predictions? It will be myself, Zyku, and Mad Ducks. And we haven't done tuck races in a bit.
Have we not?
No, we
did tuck launch.
Yeah, I was gonna say we did the tuck huck.
Fair enough. I just parked several tuk-tuks that I found in a field after
Strange that.
tornado. I parked them at Bulk's house.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
For safekeeping.
Look,
I
sometimes things
actually,
happen.
I did actually try to back them
The Paris to
under
Dakar.
his house. I backed them under his house and tried to
Move the house. That didn't work. You didn't have the power of tornado.
this skid steer is terrible.
So yeah, I'm thinking, guys, we're gonna do the
tuck
Paris
race.
to Dakar.
Dakar.
This skid steer doesn't go forward.
Okay, Mad Ducks, are you going to drive a Ducati now?
He doesn't have the money for Ducati.
Ducati doesn't have money for Ducati.
Not even like a mid '90s one.
Those are the ones that look the coolest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sadly, those are going up in price. I actually did like take a glance at them. I was like, a Ducati would be neat.
The
Barrel roll.
Do
What?
a barrel roll.
Barrel roll.
You were saying there, Mr. Zai?
The inside of this tuk-tuk is the dash is taken up by like 25% speaker, 25% gauge.
Yep.
Well, get wrecked. Nerd.
Easy enough to do in this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Not a skid steer, but it keeps falling over.
This thing has a handbrake.
Do you not?
Well, I was gonna say, considering how fast it goes, you're gonna need it.
It's fine.
No, wouldn't a handbrake just kind of be like
Don't
putting a
ask questions.
Wouldn't it just be like putting a stick in a spoke?
Don't ask
Gave
questions.
away the secret.
I confused your tree boy.
No, not again!
All right.
Oh, he did it. He did that to himself.
So,
why did he?
On a farm sim server that Mo was on with some of us, I buried his tuk-tuk in several 100,000 liters of grass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alfalfa or hay,
there
yes.
until an update broke the tuk-tuks.
Yep.
Checks. Updates breaking things is normal.
Wait, are you guys waiting for me to get back over to the start-finish line? You are, aren't you?
Perhaps. Wait a minute. How easy is it for a tuk-tuk to get up this little bit of a hill here?
We're gonna find out.
Oh no! Huh? Pretty easy actually.
It's gonna be fine.
All right. Somebody count us down.
Oh, is prediction done?
Yeah, I think the prediction is in.
No,
Well,
no, it's not done yet.
47. Hut.
Yep. It's about done.
Well, do you have your tailgate down for speed?
Also, so it'll clang, and snap off when I'm in the air.
All right. Are we doing 2 laps or 3?
In this thing, we'll be lucky to get through 1.
3 it is.
6.
3 it is.
All right.
We're waiting for the prediction to 30 seconds.
We're not going to be done with this race in 30 seconds.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, no.
It's to
We
finish
might
the
be done
bets.
this race in 30 seconds.
Yeah, we don't want like some last second person going, I see Mad Ducks has a massive big lead right now.
Or has
that's
flipped
not
over
gonna
onto his head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. There's not a 4th option for DNF.
What do you?
No, we're going to force you to finish no matter what.
What do you think this is? WBPL or WBPLW?
Okay, so
WBPLW,
hold on. If it's DNF, we got to just get out and run it.
Mm-hmm.
God.
That's terrible.
You have to.
Get
you
the
have
next
to run
nearest
it
vehicle and kill.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Prediction closed. All right.
No, prediction's not closed.
We got another couple seconds.
No, Night Owl says prediction closed.
I'm looking at it.
It looks like it's still
Yeah, well, Night Owl knows better than you do.
I looked. I tabbed over and looked. And it says prediction closed. Oh, I forgot to set my laptop
Right, just closed.
on.
Yep. Oh, he closed it. Okay.
All right. On a count of 3, who's counting us down? Hazelwood. I'm making you work.
Everybody's favorite countdown man.
Oh, Haasface here.
Yeah, she can do it.
It's her turn.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
What?
Just fired the gun.
Wait, did you see it go or say no?
3,
Fired the gun.
2,
Wait,
One.
go or say no?
go.
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 Thank you, Haas.
There's a reboot. Thank you, Haas.
You counted y'all down. What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
That happened again.
No! Get off my trailer.
You can't
Oh,
see which way
God.
the front wheel is facing.
Oh my God!
Help.
He's getting bullied.
Thank
Get
you.
him, Dougie. Get him. Get him.
Bulk,
Take his ass, Seabass.
I'm okay. I just realized what I did.
What you did?
He gave
I
himself a
put
penalty.
duck in the wall again.
I got stuck in the wall.
Hi, Bubba.
Someone's going to die on that jump.
Oh, yeah.
Probably going to be all of us. I refuse to
How
slow
did you
down.
not flip over, Bulk?
There is no slowing in this dojo.
If you go slower than 55 miles an hour,
Oh,
I'd pop will
God.
blow up.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yes.
Safety.
Woo!
You know what? I think I
Roll
figured
there,
it out.
Bulk.
It's like, yeah, there is definitely a limit, and I went too slow, and I paid for it because.
Take it to the limit.
There was an optimum time to stop,
Oh.
and we passed it a long time ago.
So we're just going to keep going and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Wait, is Mad Duck's winning?
Yeah, he is legitimately
definitely.
winning right now.
Why did you
All right.
jinx me?
Because it's funny. Also, I'm watching what Bulk's doing, and you're not in
I'm
danger.
struggle bussing here just a little.
This is full-on initial ducks.
Oh, no.
I'm coming for you. Oh.
Deja Lake, I've been in this pond before. Higher on this.
Ah, no! Stupid
Happy
pole.
someone knew the lyrics.
Quack, quack, quack. Oh, actually, I landed that one really well.
We need Psyduck in here just quacking, like singing quack. Did I ever tell you I redid the Andy Griffith theme to be the Andy Ducketh theme?
Oh my god,
All right,
barely
I've
tapping the
completed
brakes. Barely tapping the
laps.
brakes kills so much momentum.
On this thing,
Ducky, Ducky, we will need your help for Secret Project 2026.
Okay. I am
questions.
almost always up for contributing to shenanigans and helping to mastermind very normal choices.
Yeah, because if I get it fully built, I want to do a promo commercial for it that we can throw in the Christmas dump that year, because I think it's because Aiden and I actually wrote script and lines for stuff.
Oh shit! Good landing.
All right, hold on. I just have to go another 45 seconds without doing something stupid.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's a record for me.
I still got to bug Lou to figure out where the hell my my voice lines ended up.
Yeah.
Done it.
Who done it?
Second.
Wait, was this the last lap?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we've done 3 laps. Them Bolt boys is at it again.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, so
Mr. Duck says one.
I wanted to do this to see if it would be different handling in the rain. All we've proven is that the tuk-tuks suck.
Yep.
You say that like
I was gonna say that the tucks did suck. I know that there is less traction when it's wet. That is a definite yes.
Assuming the tuk-tuks had traction.
Ducks won because I'm too much of a gentleman. I put him in the wall, so I stopped.
Yeah, you put him into the wall, which put me into the wall.
Yeah,
and I actually got
took the
stuck
full
there.
5-second penalty there.
Good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Is its own reward, except for when Goob's on the line and then somebody else.
You guys always have to bet on me being a gentleman outside of the ring.
Never gonna happen.
This was in the ring.
Okay, speaking of that,
Well,
Cole,
no, this was in an
we'll have
email.
to make 1 or 2 more wrestlers for the WBPLW board game.
Board game.
Wait, this is a thing?
That is Secret Project 2025.
Oh god, can I please get mine in there? Because Hal's has mine.
Shall we do
yes,
the ATVs?
Sure. It's like, come here, fat boy.
That's hilarious.
Let's do these. They're less
Pet kit.
Actually, right, because I have a computer. I can do things on Discord. We go find it. Hazel, let me show you what I found. This is a company I found in a game I found while I was at Adepticon. I thought it was a joke at first, but I found it last year at Location Redacted, which means I can find it somewhere else.
Oh no.
Choices.
These things steer bad. We've already made a mistake.
You're good.
Okay, I'm
Good.
good. Nobody saw that. This does not bode well.
Tuk-Tuk's actually made it up here without flipping over.
Ah.
Oh, you're taking a loud boy.
Yep. I'm a taking my ring a ding 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 dong dong.
Ring a ding 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 ding.
But I am turning it down for the sake of
Everyone
yes.
and their ear meats.
Oh dude, it is still kind of loud.
It is loud. That's. I'm curious. See, that one has a. Oh, the info.
Yeah, we're
plugin
setting up
is
another
broken.
new race.
And we'll set up another one.
Are we? Okay.
I mean, we're redeeming my suck.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, but then we should probably do farming.
Yep. Yeah,
At least
well,
a
good. I am the craziest frog, and then we will farm for real this time.
Yeah, I have several fields. I can't.
Ow!
I hit the wrong. I hit the wrong button. Hold on.
Yeah.
What did I mess up? How did I do this?
Bring Hazelwood, and he'll be how are we doing this for wrestlers?
There's a game called Rumble Slam. Okay. Which is basically if you took 4th Ed D&D and made it WWE.
Okay.
I found this. This is one of the fun games I got to go play around with. And I know how to work with Hero Forge really, really well, and how to work their cards and do their stuff. So there's going to be at least 15 characters from WBPLW. They're going to get their own custom things because Digi said he would help me on this with cards printed and everything else.
It's amazing.
So that's some of the 3D modeling that I've been able to do and play around with and tinker.
You know what? Give me the outside.
The sound of that is giving me flashbacks to having to make announcements for drag races for a couple days. Beach drag racing is apparently very loud. And they don't use gas.
I seriously need to dig up my. So you're showing Hero Forge stuff that you've done, and I'm just laughing because I've done a bunch of stuff with Hero Forge on my own. I made Old Man Wizard.
Oh yeah.
He was an
do the race driving in reverse the whole way. Okay, is the
there we go.
Yeah.
Votes are in.
All right.
So this is the coup de grace because I found out they have a premium edition of the board game.
Oh my god!
Votes are in.
That I get to paint.
Right.
So
one moment, Mo. One moment.
Oh my god!
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
So Hazelwood, the fun part with this is I will be because I know the artists that did
And
are lovely setup for the last Slam Hala. I've bugged them. They've said it's okay. I have assets. So I'm gathering materials, and because my lab has to be taken down for a couple days every now and to update its machines whenever they show up, my downtime when I have to be forced off is going to be making this.
Damn it.
I mean, yeah.
But here's the fun part, because I'm going to pay Digiman to do multiple runs of the cards. I have the 3D printing capability to do all those lovely figures.
Yeah, I seriously need to.
She's top heavy.
I need to set up a resin printer because the FDM printer I have just isn't up for that small of stuff.
Yeah, like that's the fun part. Like FDM, the stuff I'm doing now for the Mercenaries Carver 5 campaign, because like we have a wonderful GM that's handling all the bullshit. But I was like, I went to him and I'm like, do you need me to do maps? He goes, no. I'm like, no. Because I have the Carver 5 maps. I have the Mech Commander 2 stuff. Don't tell me what we're going to do. Just say which one it might be, and I will show up with this stuff.
Yeah.
Because this man walks out with a 3-foot by 3-foot hex grid. I'm like, I see you've done this before. Cool. And I show up not with my mechs, but with the terrain I've made and go, haha.
Oh no.
Well, but you want to fight in a real city. Like, I think both Whirlin and I have equal footing. We might have equal amount of things. It's just, I had to build mine.
I'm sorry, Bo.
He's gotten his for free because he runs great event.
I really
so dumb.
Seriously, I need to find out when you're doing another run of the BattleTech golf stuff.
It will be this year. I want to get stuff for the second map built up so I can do a double run. I don't know if I can do a double side, so I'll be doing twofers. So you'll get all 18 holes for the golf course.
Oh, I will be at the meetup again this year.
I will be at the meetup at the end of the year. I'll have more news on it. I managed to find people that do vinyl printing.
Oh.
at Adepticon, and they do it for a really good price.
Little rub.
Seriously, I need to go to more fucking conventions.
Yeah. Like I said, since I will probably be forced to have more time off, I will probably start visiting more Legionnaires to figure out more collaboration events and whatnot.
What time did I get home from work tonight? I want to be forced to have time off. I want a day off.
Oh shit!
I have actually been contemplating asking my boss to send me away for holiday weekend for work. Like, hey boss, I know we have like this 3-day weekend coming. Just send me somewhere for work. Make me go work.
Hazel, if they put you in my reach during our state fair, I will just look at my boss and go, I want that Labor Day weekend off. Like, I will do the manual thing, and I will do my 15-hour stuff to do that. I'm like, can I please just have tickets for the fair? Because then, like, I want to go back to the old booths I used to help with and do security for and do grounds for. Because they're the Minnesota Brewing Society. And I swore I would not venture into that booth and do what I would usually do unless I had friends or a crowd.
Hey guys.
Yes.
Give me a
And
nudge.
sausage.
Up.
What?
DNF.
Give me a nudge.
Big nudge.
That's not better.
Big spin nudge.
I still feel kind of bad because a couple weeks ago I actually had to do a dash from Flint, Michigan across to. I spent the night in Madison,
Take me with you, Ducky!
and then fucked off to Rochester, Minnesota, and then back in a very short trip.
Yeah, that burns you hard, doesn't it?
Yeah, I had to drive from Flint down around through Chicago up to Madison, and then up and across over to Minnesota, and that was just holy shit. And then I had to go back down through Chicago again, all the way across to Buffalo.
Hey.
Holy fuck!
So the winner was Aiku?
Yeah.
Damn it! Because if I knew we were in Rochester, yeah, I would have. Like, I can burn that drive cool.
Yep, Zai won that one. I couldn't catch him on the fast spots.
Our head.
Yeah, on that straightaway, I was pulling away pretty hard.
Oh, out by
Those
Mayo?
turns. Ugh.
Out by Rochester.
Yeah, up by Mayo. Yeah.
Okay.
So we've learned that this thing's way faster in the straights.
But can't turn for shit.
It's the Bowser
You were definitely
Roll.
pulling some Mario Kart style physics there.
I had to drop a lot of speed just to make those turns.
Oh. Hazel, are you going to... Oh, I need to go find the dates for that. There is a thing called Grill Fest.
What?
I'm listening.
Sponsored by Grillbees.
What?
Kind of, sort of. There is a baseball field out by us that, because I'm in a buying group and I do stuff with other vendors and whatnot, and I'm fine by it, I get free admission. I just go every year. And it's basically, hey, you have admission. We have all these vendors here from different restaurants and brewers and distillers and people and butchers and people who do food and restaurants and THC and whatnot.
Oh, God.
Yes, and it's all free as long as you have admission to the stadium.
Huh.
Yeah. So I always go with a group of about 8, and I always have to, like, pick someone up and carry them on my shoulders.
I can see you doing that.
Yes.
1,000% I can see you doing that.
I've done that with one of the owners of of our company. Because she's like, I can't balance. I'm like, get on my shoulders. What do you mean? I'm not carrying you. That looks inappropriate. Well, why have you been on your shoulders? Then it's your responsibility to keep your balance, not me.
I mean, fair?
Bulk, do you need to fertilize your field?
I'm done for medicine.
I'm
Yeah,
done
my
with all of my fields.
my company's more of a.
Help with it? Okay.
I go wherever the whim takes me.
It's March 2. It's not.
It's never my whim.
Correct.
I know. It's just one of those, like, hang on, could I look at something and go, hey, there might be a problem out in, is that around the same time, sometime in June or July? Because that's when my boss goes, here's your ticket. And if I go, may I have another? they usually say yes.
I can honestly say June is not going to be fun. My June looks like... So the first week of June, next week, is Detroit. And then Philadelphia for a week and a half. And then Cleveland.
And West Philadelphia.
And I think I've got half a week in Buffalo. I don't know. Point is, there's not going to be a whole lot of actually going places I want to go.
I have 600,000 liters of silage.
Nice.
Oh, and the fun part, Ralphie. I blame Ralphie No Pants on this one. He's been looking at me and going, Mo, can you figure this out? And I go, I can go talk to people that own property, land, and other buildings. Because he's like, we can do a northern meetup at location redacted. And I go, I don't argue this fact. It might take me a year and a half to go figure out where.
I mean, I was close to location redacted and had actually planned to go visit location redacted, but
Bulk,
then
I don't know how to uncover the silage.
Just because I was full bore potato from the week I spent 2 weeks I spent.
I don't.
No, I spent 4 weeks out there, and Jesus Christ, that area burnt me out.
Can I put a selling point on one end of this, and we just shove all the silage into the selling point?
Yeah.
Like, how do we do this? How do we ignore the way we're supposed to do this?
Alcoholism.
Well,
I live in Louisiana. That is the local pastime.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, but Abita is really good.
Abita?
Oh, that's how you say it.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
One of us is local.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably put a sell point on one end or something. Or you could do.
Right. We were going to do that, weren't we, Ducky?
Yes.
No.
Bulk, drive forward.
I'm trying.
Well, you get the.
Is it saving?
No. Something very stupid is being attempted behind you.
Yes.
I hate that somebody brought this up. That's the state with the drive-through daiquiri places, right?
I've seen that in other states.
Wait, do you not have?
Do you not have drive-through daiquiris?
There, and also don't be reductive. They're drive-through beer barns.
Yeah,
That's
I've seen those in Simpson and Mercer County.
There was one in Dayton, Ohio, and it had some of the best pizza I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
It's always the weird part, isn't it?
Drive more
Okay,
forward.
a lot of this has been mental flashbangs, and y'all need to slow down.
No, we have beer barns. Drive-through beer barns.
Drive-through beer barns.
Do you not have
exist.
drive-through beer barns? All right, Bulk. We have a very normal series of events here.
Mm-hmm.
Famous last words.
I don't believe you.
Then you take a look. This is very normal. We're playing the game the way that we're supposed to.
Believe you.
It really does not want to let me push it now for some reason.
Push it real good.
Push it real
Is
good.
there a bigger something with a bigger bucket?
Oh yeah, it's a bigger bucket. If you just want to pick it up and throw it.
Yeah, pick it if you want to pick it up and dump it. Yes, there's absolutely. You could use the mining tractor or loader.
I mean, this started life as just a pet project to see how it works.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen how it works. I got a JCB.
It's actually not bad.
Doodad, but
It's
I
like
don't
you
have a
guys know what you're
bucket
doing.
for it.
We don't know
Oh,
shit.
don't say
Can't
that.
prove it.
Don't say
I
that.
said it's like. I didn't say you did.
Okay, to answer Dr. Osophilia's question from a while. There, now I can push it again.
What we need is just one of those big, gigantic. Huh. I wonder if I can get a bucket for my wheel loader.
Big old bucket.
I have a wheel loader.
Well, Ducky, do you want to get the things? The conveyors?
Yes.
Try that.
Although those.
Oh, yeah, get a small one. It just has to be a big enough. It just has to be big enough to lift it up and then dump it.
Yeah, it's the 710.
Yep.
Where is that on the purchase?
Belt systems, 710 Lizard.
Yeah, the
$5,000.
Libard. Yep,
Right.
Troy, that was something I was thinking of a bit earlier. I'm glad we're kind of on the same page. It's just, you know.
Gee, where are we going to get a vehicle to pull this thing?
Any tractor.
Huh?
Any tractor.
No, that's the joke.
That's the joke.
Wait a minute. I gotta try.
What do you got to try?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
He's doing things.
Okay, I'm going over there with a fast track.
Come on, let me take it.
Okay.
Yes!
Woohoo! That is the full. That is the full map when it's completed. And it's 3x6.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
Wait. This has a hitch on the back of it. Oh.
All right. I feel like we could do a prediction of whether or not Zyku's going to crash before he gets there with the.
That's not even a question, man.
You're right.
Wait, I realized I was going the wrong way.
Is he going to crash?
I want to cuddle it.
Like,
this thing is going far too fast, Karen. Oh, she's a little wobbly. Whoa.
Hey,
did I?
Hazel, the fun part.
Yes, he went the wrong way.
The gentleman that I talked to on this, it's like $35 to print that on vinyl.
Where am I going anyway, Ducky?
Where you just were.
What do you mean where I just were?
Full-size hex, that's huge.
Field
and
23.
23?
Yeah, it's the entire table.
You helped me do
It's
this.
the entire table.
It's
a 3x6 table.
Oh, it's over there.
Yeah, on
Yes.
the other side of my farm.
Yeah, you need
Okay,
to
going
what do
west.
you mean where I
I
just
want to
was?
cuddle it.
Were you not
No.
over there?
No!
Well, where you're going where you're gonna go. You're going to the destination.
But that's the base layer, and I have to fix some of the
this
hexes.
thing.
But
That's a stump grinder.
I have to design freaking roller coasters for this silly thing.
Oh yeah, did my stump grinder ever make it over there?
Wait. When you say design roller coasters, are you talking like you're gonna make actual function fucking roller coasters for them?
Oh yeah, because I know people from like a couple of universities that do test things for physics, and so they put them in 3D stunts, and I have to scale them down correctly so they actually work. This is where most of the work happens. So I have to go figure out the physics.
But
Where's there just a crater in the grass right here?
that's where the roller coaster failed. Don't ask
Yeah.
questions.
No further questions.
So,
Yep.
how does...
I
I have.
just need to understand how much you fucking blown my
Oh.
mind.
Okay.
Because it's mini golf and amusement park.
Detach from the tuk
Yeah.
tuk.
Yeah.
And then we go...
You're
yes.
pinged and says
Ha-ha!
Starmute has ducks.
No. Bring your tuchus down.
Why?
I need to drag you over.
I'm looking at chat and I hear Starmute has ducks.
Help! I'm being conveyor napped.
Starmute,
3 baby
you have
abandoned
ducks?
ducks.
I want picture ducks.
Quack.
I used to have a flock of mallards.
Really?
Mo. I had a flock of ducks.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Checks
Go
out.
So
back.
it just needs to go in here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lego.
Did we just learn new Mad Ducks lore?
I mean, last night I revealed that Mad Duck Lord that Frosted Mini Wheats are the best cereal, and that you could disagree, but it would still be wrong.
No, I disagree because I know that blueberry and strawberry frosted mini wheats exist. So
It's still Frosted Mini Wheats.
God.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, the ones that you can get from oh God.
Yeah,
Aldi.
the sand traps on that map definitely need to be quicksand. Or have a chance to be
You
quicksand.
notice that large section to the top right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Is anybody making money off of this? Because I'm not.
I am. Why am
Okay.
I making money off of this?
Is it
Don't
your?
Because I'm, it's because I was in there. How about you?
Now I am.
Yeah, because I was in. I was one with the conveyor.
You were one with the conveyor.
Well, yeah, you got to actually get into the conveyor in order for it to work.
You got to be near
I'm
it.
not asking questions. Hey, can I ramp that silage of this tuk tuk? I'm stealing Bulk's tuk tuk. Or your tuk tuk. I'm stealing this tuk tuk.
It's somebody's tuk tuk.
It's tuk tuk.
It's the stuck tuck, isn't it?
It's stuck.
It's a tuk tuk that's stuck tuck.
Anyway, no, Hazelwood had a flock of ducks growing up. I hand fed them all.
I can make this work.
And so we lived on a lake, and there's an area, a large lake in Louisiana called Black Lake. And very normal things happen. Absolutely no overt examples of rampant high-functioning alcoholism, which is the state pastime. And we bought a dozen duck eggs, and only 3 of them hatched. And before they could walk, Mom had named them Huey, Dewey, and Louie. As you do.
As you do.
As you do.
And
Huey,
so
Dewey,
Phil's wanted to just be Donald.
So they, when they got big enough, we had a shed outdoors. We had a heating light over a tarp, and we had trained them to bed down on the tarp and sleep under the heating lamp. And they, when they were big enough, like every day they were hand-fed. When they were big enough, they swam off into the lake. And at night, they came back, and I hand-fed them again, and they waddled up into the shed. Well, they had a little hop. It was adorable. And they went up into the shed and slept on the tarp under the heating. And every morning it was my job to let them out, hand feed them, throw the tarp over the clothesline, and clean it with a water hose because ducks do. And at the end of the day, when I got home from school, I would drag the tarp back into the shed, spread it out how they liked it, and turn the heat on at night. When they go in, and I had to, shoo them in, shut the door, and then latch it so that predators couldn't eat them. So, this is very normal, right?
Yeah.
But then it stops being normal. After a month or so, 4 ducks came back from the lake.
They made a friend.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
And I hand-fed all 4 of them. All 4 of them waddled up into the shed.
Ducky, don't want me to interrupt. 2 more conveyors.
I have 1 more.
Good enough.
Already. You can extend these, right?
What?
You can extend them. They get erect.
Well, yeah, but you don't need to.
Okay.
Like this is working quite nice all the way up to here.
Yeah. Well, Bulk's over there trying to start shoving them this way, and we're never going to get that other conveyor over here now.
Why?
But Mount Wanahakalugi is here.
Oh.
But anyway, so no, we had 4 ducks, and I just remember I was like 12 at the time. I'm like, Mom, and she's like, okay, we have 4 ducks now, and we had 4 ducks for about a week, and then 5 ducks came home. And they all ate right out of my hands, and they all went into the shed, and they all wanted to be picked up and petted. So we had 5 ducks. And then we had
Six
ducks.
Oh God, they've just been recruiting.
They've been
then we
multiplying and
had-
recruiting.
And then we had 7 ducks.
It was a quacker cult.
And then we had 8 ducks and a female Canadian goose.
Bleh?
Where'd the Cobra chain come from?
So I'm sitting there like feeding them from a bucket, and at this point, instead of using a measuring cup, I had to have a little ice cream bucket and I would hand feed. I had to sit down, cross-legged, put the bucket in my lap, and then hand feed all the ducks. And I was hand feeding this goose, and I'm just staring at it like,
Where'd you come from?
And then it was 8 ducks and 2 female geese.
What?
And then it was 8 ducks, 2 female geese, and a male goose.
How is your cult
A
running?
great big male goose. And I have to point out that every single one of these birds expected to be hand-fed and petted and picked up and put into the shed.
This
And
issue
every
happened
morning,
again.
And every morning they expected, clean water.
That's been a while.
And more food. The end result was 10 ducks and 3 geese. They stayed all winter long.
I mean, they had a free
And
source
into
of
the
food,
next year.
so
Yeah, they were very happy. They didn't nest, or rather, they didn't lay any eggs. They were just, happy birds. And I thought that was just lunacy. I just thought it was madness. And now y'all know why I am Mad Ducks. I like ducks. Did you know that if you go to the park, you can hand feed the ducks and pick them up and pet them? Nobody will stop you.
I do now.
Yeah,
This is the curse of knowledge.
No. Hazelwood, check the farm sim chat. I hand feed the ducks and pet the wild ducks. Like I literally I do. If you know how to, be patient with them, they will come to you and you can feed them. You can, and after a while, if they realize you're cool, you can hand feed them, and then you can pet them.
Chat, I had to deal with work real fast.
Uh-oh.
Understandable.
Not an emergency, but have to address that I've seen the error every time there's an error.
Is it a fun error or is it a stupid error?
I think it's going to man, you are just looking pissed off, Vader. He heard the alarm.
Ears down,
He heard the alarm.
Oh.
God damn it, that noise means Dad leaves.
Pretty much. I get mad and I leave.
Oh.
He knows that my pager duty alert is never a good noise to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Should I share that picture in chat? Bulk?
Please. Share picture.
Low temperature RTD. Okay,
Here you
that's
go,
fun.
Chat, you don't even have to redeem pets for this one.
All of them are low temperature.
Look at your gas detectors at negative 25%. You have a negative methane value.
Yep. I know what it is. They're all on the same power circuit.
Surge?
No, power wire shook loose on the wiring harness. So I get to reland it.
Oh yeah, no, that is.
It's just
fucking. I'll deal with it Monday.
Yeah, no, this is an issue of there are too many wires in this harness.
Done.
Well, it's not even that there's too many wires. It's literally it's.
Oh, it's from right here.
It's landed in the wrong. They're not great at wire management. or cable management, however you want to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we get told, yeah, just use more glue on the things that hold it. And it's like, no, that's
what you do.
I was trying to pull it forward to make it feed the other one. But why won't it extend?
It doesn't extend. This one doesn't.
Yeah, those small ones don't extend. They're the ones that pick it up off the ground.
So we could use this to feed the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave it alone.
I just want to see how. Oh shit! It's going up. Taking it from here now.
No further questions.
Is
We've moved 140,000 liters.
Is it just pulling from the entire silo?
That would be freaking awesome.
Yeah, because
there's a limit to the
right here.
If it could pull from the whole thing, though, we could just leave them there.
Yeah, just two will do it.
I don't know that I'm going to do this again. This was a humongous hassle for 200,000. It's like spending 1.8 million. I tracked it for an experiment for 200,000. Although I could sell that barn and that baler if I'm not going to use them.
Yeah.
Although I could use the conveyors to feed the baler.
Yeah. Dump all the grass into one area and just feed the baler.
I'm gonna have you know what, you're gonna have to remind me. I'm gonna show you the thing that I kind of theory crafted. I'm curious as to whether or not it worked.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hello.
Stargate has shared a duck video.
Uh-oh.
I don't think you need to push any more up here.
Them's adorable little duckies.
The Daffy Dukers. What do we got here?
Am I seeing 3 of them? I see 3 in the video.
No. Yep. Little Dukers.
Are they named Huey, Dewey, and Louie? I need to know. When they get bigger, the pellet food is going to be helpful. Oh, you went to go check on them. As you should, because there's a babies. Anyone notice that now that the silage is out from underneath the tuk-tuk is still there?
Yeah.
We don't speak of the haunted tuk-tuk.
Tuck physics.
Tuck physics.
It's still stuck.
Alright. That's easy to fix. It'd be easier if the tractor was still here, but here we are.
Hey, Zyko.
Tractor's over there. What?
I have an idea.
Yeah.
It's very dumb. We hitch up the baler.
Yeah.
We have the mower feed into the baler, feed.
Oh no, not that again.
Yeah, but this time only it works.
Well, we never tried it.
Well, we didn't try it because I tried it and it didn't work because I couldn't figure out how to make it.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
I had the wrong conveyor belt.
That will do it. Yep.
So it's not like I need the money from the silage. I'm just doing this to screw around. I think the fact that you can't use the winch to connect to vehicles and pull them should be a crime. You should be able to do that. It's dumb that you can't.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm putting my phone on silent. Good lord. Just get all the notifications.
I'm stuck.
You'll be freed
Hey,
momentarily.
Didn't your boss also acknowledge it? Like, hey, we just saw that something got fixed. It was on this other person's docket. Was that you?
Maybe.
That was a few weeks
No,
ago.
I don't
telling us.
think his boss is on call this weekend. At least I hope he
Hmm.
isn't. He should.
Unfortunately, I've had so many. Yeah. I've had so many weekends pass where we've had things break and I've had to go fix them or go find out why something's breaking in a different section, like why the roof fell in. I can remember if that was last month or this month.
Fell in this month.
Bulk, are you actually parking my stuff nicely?
Somewhat.
How dare you?
Oh. Nobody tell Hosfrey.
Yeah, she might expect it.
Bulk, if you want, I will show you what I originally started experimenting with because it's very dumb.
Okay, that's what we got.
Okay, I'll need a tractor for the baler, and I'll need one of these conveyors when they're done. So, let me go grab a tractor. Do I have another tractor? Surely I own a tractor.
Holy shit!
What?
It's pulling from the back end of the pile.
Really?
Yeah! Look, you see it going down right here?
Huh.
Dumb.
It's convenient. So can the snowcat power the baler? Or do I have a farm across the road with a whole bunch of tractors.
Powering anything with the snowcat makes me sketched.
A little bit.
I got a tractor across the road. I hopped in a random one. I've got one or two tractors.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not saying I want a snowcat, but I'm not saying I want
a snowcat.
At least two snowcats.
Yeah. At least two snowcats. It would be great to have at least 3 snowcats. You know what'd be really cool is if I had 4 snowcats.
4 snowcats.
Yeah. No.
And so
maybe. God damn it! I just noticed what Sparrow sent me today.
Why?
You know, I'm told that getting stuff from Sparrow has that effect.
Was it the cumin thing?
See, the last thing you see when
Or
your
the
parachute
hawking.
fails to open, ground cumin.
Yep.
God damn it.
All right, so
ground cumin.
Yep.
God damn it. And then
this man.
Stephen Hawking.
Tony Hawk.
God damn it. Sparrow, I'm so proud of you. Please tell me you're in chat so I can yell at you.
Pull up.
He's not. I don't think he is.
I'm looking.
Yeah, I'd have to get to my mod stuff, and that requires
effort. Sparrow's there!
There is
Sparrow,
a
you
sparrow.
son of a bitch. That was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
all right, Bulk.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I wanted to know if it would work originally, and I found out later on.
Ducks.
I can pull one of the conveyors off the conveyor.
They know how they're so happy. Oh. Okay, I missed all the pets. My apologies.
How dare you?
No, you're fine. I got those. I petted the potato.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good
The potato is definitely appreciative of everyone's pets.
But I want to
Yes,
see if
he
I
is.
can't have another of last week's incidents where somebody
What's the
gets
last
jealous.
Oh.
Looks
Listen,
alert.
I have a relevant quote for this. Or a quotable statement for you, Grimace. Farting is a lot like skydiving. There's only so much air before you hit dirt.
Ooh.
That's terrible.
And yet, here we are.
Yep.
Zyko, are you pulling a conveyor around?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Bulk. This is what we were attempting, just out of,
Insanity.
boredom? Insanity.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the correct term is.
Drugs.
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 Drugs bad, good.
Drugs are good, I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good. Okay. I'm good. Okay.
God. I hate all of this.
What's that,
Yeah.
Hazel? Good. Where's the lawnmower?
Over there.
Oh, there's the lawnmower. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll back
Oh
the
God, my
lawnmower
truck
up
lost
to the
control.
conveyor.
Now, outside of the silo, it might have a lot lower of a range.
I'm just gonna back the lawnmower up to the conveyor. You back the conveyor up to the thing.
Should just need to go here.
Yeah, that should work.
Slurp!
Uh,
I take it back, and it's significant range.
yeah, it's picking up that in front of it. Too bad it's not picking up that off to the side that I.
It is picking up that off the. Well, it was. Hold on. There it goes. It's a little finicky.
But it has.
It's right on the edge of its range.
Well, you're just trying to pick it all up instead of picking up the pile that's in front of it.
So
You know what? That can
Bulk-
stay there. That can stay there.
Bulk, what we attempted
Mm-hmm.
to do. Yeah, just you can leave the conveyor there.
Okay, that should do it.
Fire
it later.
Let me get to the thing. It's this one. So
You're creating a pile by just replanting.
Planting
by
meadow
painting
meadow.
meadowgrass.
Yep, you're just painting meadowgrass underneath it.
It is
just
unlimited.
to see if it would work, not because this is worth
And
the money invested.
unfortunately, it actually does work.
Jank as heck. You know, we could have 2 or 3 balers.
I would highly suggest you don't.
Why?
Because you're going to make the server cry even more.
Do it.
I'm sure
Do
it's-
it. Break it.
This has
Burn
got
it
to be the
ground.
least of our shenanigans.
It
you
is
sure?
definitely shenanigan adjacent.
Mm-hmm. Shenan adjacent.
This has to be the least of our, you know, anti-physics crimes.
Mm-hmm.
Has to
stop.
Has to be.
Oh.
Now, make no mistake, when this experiment was done, I was going to, you know, just connect these 2 fields, plow them, and plant soybeans for cash money.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the field just north of this I should buy too, so that I have like a field worth dragging the equipment over to.
What the hell? Ugh.
You know, I
Yep.
bet I could just buy all of these fields and turn them into one massive super field, but I would need a lot of help for that because this is a lot of fields.
Why?
That's a lot of trees. That would take a while, even if all 3 of us ganged up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit, why are you confusing?
Because it's Detroit, man.
There's a random chicken shack that sells chicken and waffles at midnight.
Yeah,
I
and
love this.
Yeah.
also, why
Feels
did
like my
the
type
thing
of
stop?
place.
Because I stopped it.
Oh.
But
I'm not complaining. I'm just, it's not what I expected to see. When I was like, I don't feel like cooking. I could, you know,
Go
something.
for some chicken and waffles.
And then I saw chicken and waffles, and I'm like, why is this an option?
You are
Why
getting
wouldn't
chicken
it be
and
an
waffles,
option?
right?
Jesus Christ, no, I am, no. Basil.
Why not?
What the hell?
You sit in the corner and think about what you asked me.
He's gonna
No.
gonna eat pecans and have a pecan poo.
He's gonna eat bacons.
Right, now you're just being a monster.
I'm being mean to you, I know.
The pick and
No,
poos.
that's not mean. That's just honest.
Yeah, calling him out just a little bit. No, Hazel's like
My
been
diet.
junking out on
Okay,
pecans.
listen. It's not my fault that I go to the Midwest and they're just like, "Hey, here's a Meyer. There's always 2-pound bags of pecans. Why? Because you fucking need them."
Growing up, we had two.
Hell yeah,
100
pecans.
No, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 countries that were each over 100 years old.
Yep.
Yeah, but I've never lived somewhere where I could just go to the store and just
buy a bag of pecans.
We used to just pick them up out of the yard there.
Yeah, but again, I didn't have that option either. You live down south. I live in the frozen wasteland of the north.
Yeah, I understand. How high can I make this pile before the mower no longer actually reaches the grass underneath the pile?
It will continuously cut up.
It'll just keep doing it. If it's under it, it doesn't care how far under.
Yep. It reached down and pick up the grass.
So what if we pick up a small tractor with a mower with the excavator and drive it around?
Mm-hmm. What if? What if indeed?
Weren't we supposed to do farming?
I mean,
farming.
We're farming money.
Farm.
This is not making enough money to bother doing this.
You think?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I have hundreds of acres of soybeans. This is not really worth the money. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this because it's funny.
Yes.
This one conveyor is chewing through this pile.
Just kind of patiently.
Well, I was going to say, all things considered, this conveyor cannot keep up with throughput required on that baler.
The fact that the baler stops when it's in the bale does help a little bit.
Yeah, but it's not the main bunker chamber is emptying out.
Yes.
Well, okay, the main bunker, okay, the silage bunker here is down to 200,000 liters.
Mm-hmm.
So
it is, and it's still going.
And we have 2 of these conveyor belts. So once that's done, we can move it over here.
Yep, move it over, and it would be substantially. It might actually be fast enough to max it out, but yeah.
I mean, we can cheese this further. My tractor's floating. Why is my tractor?
Because the grass went away.
Well, why did I? That is. we can be trusted with these things.
We can't be trusted with anything.
No, don't lump me in with you lot.
You're here helping.
Oh, I'm observing.
He's supervising.
I am observing.
Look,
I am
just
documenting this.
By the way, our info plugin doesn't work after the update because
of course it doesn't.
No, it needs another update, and I haven't updated it because
then we'd have to update everything.
Mm-hmm. I thought Hospe was playing this week.
I have been working too much to get online, which means I've been very busy because I've been busy.
And then we've got an update for the map, and that worries me.
Yeah.
That should worry all of us. Yes.
My Excite bike.
It flat told. Yeah, I was like, it's the same message as last time. You're gonna have to update the map and the save. It's like, oh, cool.
We really need to take video evidence, like separate of the Excite Bike track, just in case it ever gets broken, so that we can still torment giants with what we've done with their creation.
What we did.
The sheer fact you made the Excite Bike track makes me proud of you guys.
Mm-hmm. And it all started with just a comment, and I think I asked, "Hey guys, remember the game Excite Bike?"
Yep.
Because that's how all good conversations should end. They shouldn't start.
Well, that was like basically how when I got to play one of your maps, like I'm just going to take the tuk-tuk and I'm going to try and find as many jumps as I can.
Yeah.
On
these words that you've said.
On the U.S. map, I think there are actually quite a few jumps intentionally placed there. For the
lunatics like us.
Yeah, for the motorcycle.
Very normal people.
Because it's it's a dirt bike.
Yeah. Yeah.
It may be a
Why not
125,
have
but
fun?
it's still a dirt
But
bike.
it's still a dirt bike.
Mm-hmm. Also, sad part about it is I actually know how much that 125 cost. Good Lord, Aprilia, you are proud of it.
No. No, they would never. Alright, I can't lie.
Well,
Should we continue this, or let's skip forward so we can harvest some stuff?
we
It's
can
not like this is going anywhere.
we can skip
I
and
got
get
nothing
stuff
going
set
on.
up. How
My
many
trees ain't going
thousands
nowhere.
of dollars did you get so far out of your bunker sale here?
What I have made over there is less than 200 grand.
How?
He's selling it across. He's selling silage just across the door
Right,
to a
'cause it goes by
to a sale
distance.
barn.
I only have $60,000 dollars of silage left to sell, according to the saving stock check.
Yep. The place you want to sell it to is a biogas plant.
Well, what if I take it and buy a biogas plant?
Then you're playing Haas.
I mean,
Yep.
Yeah.
If you build I was gonna say it'll take a little bit longer because you're still having to wait for it to process. But then instead of selling
silage, you're selling gas
power
and power.
Yep.
Remember that factory I made on the other server, Ducky?
No.
yeah, okay. So
That.
here's the here's my next question. If I sell this selling point and I put a biogas plant there, will the
I will be right back.
Yes. It should, in theory, be able to just pick up from the bunker and just dump straight into the factory.
And then
into a bunker for that. And the problem of it is like what you need is much more substantial. It is a bigger upfront investment. But where is it? Constructibles, container, that one could work.
that was hideously expensive.
You bought the big one.
Hideously expensive.
Yep.
And
Chat,
it's
it was
not-
indeed hideously expensive. This is the one he bought.
He had it coming. He only had himself to blame.
I didn't know where the loading point was. I think it was supposed to go over here, wasn't it?
No, it's close enough.
It's
You guessed
not-
correct. You guessed correct.
No,
It needs to
it's
get up
not loaded.
higher.
Oh, the ramp?
Yeah, it needs
Or
to be
not
it
the
needs
ramp,
to be up high enough to dump into this bunker.
That's what the extendable
one is for.
Yeah.
So we would need another ramp.
Well, yeah, you just need that the extendable one that you were trying to use before. So the little one, the one that we're using right now,
would dump into it.
Picks up, dumps into it, and it dumps into the Kajigger.
Okay, but what's this other dump spot over here?
Yep.
What is? I don't understand.
It can also
What's
take
this-
silage, or not silage, slurry.
Oh, and I'm not doing. I ain't even gonna deal with that.
That's where Hosfe is making all her stupid money is.
Yeah, because she's got sheepies.
She has a ridiculous amount
Cows.
of money coming in. At
She
all
has cows? I thought she only has
She
sheepies.
has cows.
Cows and sheep.
That's where she's making her money.
Yep. Yeah, hot take on that one. Pigs make more money being poop factories than they do as being bacon in this game. And that's been a
Sad but
thing for a
true.
while.
I could have this feed one of the other conveyor belts.
Well,
This-
Bulk, everyone's willing to put up with shit.
Well,
Not that much.
The little conveyor is still running exactly the way it was. It's still pulling from the entire silo, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can move that guy to the edge of where it can pick up.
Yep.
And then use the extendable one to.
So I can sell
up the rest
this
of the way.
biogas plant and then move it because the moving plug-in doesn't work yet.
Yeah, we still have the move free thing.
And then I could put it back down further away. We should probably cut down those trees. I could put it down further away. And then we could just use. Then we'd be able to drive.
Oh yeah, it's still trying to pull even just right here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how.
So we need another.
Wait, which way is the tire?
We need another belt system. A big
Correct.
One, or a long one.
Well, the long boy. It's the second one on the list.
The one right next to it.
Yeah, the one that actually looks like it slides out. I think that should do fine.
All right. So...
and chances are you don't have to move the biogas.
Yeah, well,
we'll
put it
find
down
out.
over there. So now we just need to go get that other conveyor. Gee, where are we going to get another vehicle?
Another tuk-tuk.
I like Cracker Jack prices at this point.
They really are.
I mean, we've got a few of them.
Yeah, we do. All patient care and no sleep digs, doctor, fly loopy. Okay.
Huh?
Dr. Osofia and I were having a side conversation, and he was like, "I thought you meant this." I'm like, "Nope, you're just sleepy."
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say I kind of signed off when you guys started talking about hemorrhoids.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we looking for more tuk-tuks? That's the aim of this game. Is
it's tuk-tuk buying simulator. Everything else is just
Firefly and the quest for more tucking.
I've stolen Zaiku.
But anyway, one of these days I'm gonna get myself a tuck chair.
Hold on, Ducky.
Yeah.
Slammers.
I mean, I'm.
Okay. Yes, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Drive by.
It was a stupid. Yeah, bulk. I played that game. Never understood it.
What, Pogs?
Don't hit the
Yes.
tree.
Damn.
Collect Pog. throw plastic slammer at Pog.
Oh, you're just plastic?
No. Well, yes. The slammer was either plastic or metal.
Mine were lead.
Yeah, and serrated.
I didn't want to damage the Pogs.
You're the only one.
The Pogs were expensive.
They were.
Yeah.
They were little cardboard circles.
Mm-hmm.
Some were like Marvel made some too, and I had collections of silly things.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, here's your trading card in milk cap form.
Good night, Jim
Basically.
Gimby.
Night, Grimos.
Night, Grimos.
Hi, Grimos.
Dun 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 dun.
Jesus.
Dun. If I could play Mr. Baseface while driving this thing, I would.
Now is this?
What?
May your caffeine-afflicted soul take rest in solace, Dr. Osfia. I thought machining things since like 3 or 4 in the morning was a pain in the turse, but no, you had to deal with people, actual people.
Yeah, you I will take, like, the other day we left at 8 a.m. and we got back home at 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
From an install. We're talking crawling through, attic spaces, running wire, like physical, and getting home just absolutely dog tired. That's bad enough, but without having to deal with the people side of things, I'm completely okay with it. I know what I do for a living. I'm okay with what I do for a living compared.
I don't like dealing with people.
But
it's part of my job.
As I said earlier today, I fix sound systems. I don't fix people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, chat, just so y'all know what I'm referring to. I was working at a church, and I was asked, hey, what do we do about people, like this one singer, they hold the microphone down here. And it's like, and he holds it like 1.5 feet from his face. And I said,
Get a
sir,
board and tape it to his arm.
I said, sir, I fix sound systems. I don't fix people. Just point blank, that people are your job. Not my job. Not my problem.
Get a headphone mic.
I cannot help it when somebody doesn't want to hold something properly.
I fix sound systems.
Yes, legitimately, I'm giving you the Apple answer. You're holding it wrong.
You're holding it wrong.
Because you are.
Alright, release me.
Number 3.
I'm gonna get you over here.
Release me!
Will you hold on?
Okay.
There.
Yeah, this is the one they need.
It's your problem.
It's his fault.
I blame Canada.
Why? What did I do?
I don't know.
Because you gave them info, man. Just went against the plan.
All right.
Wait. Is this gonna...
I think Bulk is alluding to us not having the correct one.
I think you have the wrong one. I don't think that one can get up high enough.
I'll show you who can, what, do, and how for.
We'll prop it up on a tuk-tuk.
You caught on.
You mean the tuk-tuk I have?
We have more tuk-tuks.
I love how he paused for a second. He's like,
we need a forklift or something ramp-shaped.
I'm on it.
Very quickly, as one does. Which side is down?
I'm already driving it over there. We really could just go get the Bulk. If I drive by the correct one, will you drive it over here for us?
yes,
No.
if I can.
And it's the Grime SL80.
Wait a minute. Which way does this
or
even...
like, there's a lot of
Yeah,
different ones.
the 8022 Quant.
Which way does this even go?
How have they made this so confusing? It's giants. It's giants. Never mind.
It's real life farm implements.
Okay, this end goes...
So the being confused on how the implements work is normal.
Yep. To the quote layman, hell, even I got confused.
So what I got done is I got this thing in backwards.
Where's my...
What if you drive it out of the way and then fully extend it?
No. You see, here's the issue. I had it backward.
Hello, friend. Not you.
And that's as far as she goes. Damn it.
Did you pick up a new tractor?
No.
Oh, okay. You just recalled one?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. This is definitely the wrong one.
Do we want to keep it as a joke or just sell it so we don't get more confused later?
Sell it. Yeah, this one... Yeah. I was kind of hoping
we could probably make like some
I could absolutely make this work, but I ain't doing it.
I feel like we could make some sort of Rube Goldberg like device to move to conveyor belt stuff like across the road. And...
Listen, I'll get my winch.
People come with easy machining, size 16 hands, 60-pound handshake. Let me solve a good number of issues for folks.
Yeah, I had someone go, "Oh, we stripped 2 bolts. Really, did you now?" "Yep, we can't get any of the Allens to work. Move." Took one of my... Yeah, I'm like, move. Took 2 of my vice grips in there, just ripped them out, and I go, fine with the... Like, throw these in ultrasonic, do a thread count, tell me what length they are, I'll make new ones. Well, what are we supposed to do until... You will not do anything until you get that information to me and I machine new ones.
You will not touch it.
Well, you already stripped it out, so
done nothing.
you're in a sling to begin with.
Well, that's what... No, say, they stripped the hex bit portion of it. I was like, fuck it. Took one of my manual grip pliers, stuck it in there, and just torqued it out by hand.
Yep.
And when the threads are still good on the lead, clean this so I can get a good count on them, so I know what my thread count is. I will make a new rod shaft and cut a new head into this.
Yep.
But you're going to do the measurements because fuck you for doing this.
Pretty much.
Because the guy's like, yeah, I over-tightened it and I stripped the head, and I go,
You're
why the hell did you do that? Well, I didn't think. I'm like, you don't need precision for this. You just need to make sure the thing is flat and level. Well, I might have done this. How many did you do it to? I did it to 3. Go to fucking lunch.
It worked, so he decided
Go to fucking lunch and don't come back until I tell you to. Yeah, Doc Australia. I used to bite my nails too, and I used to, as a child, would break micro machines and Hot Wheels with my teeth. So my fingernails are a little smaller than they used to be. Yeah, I've lost like one tooth in my life, and that's because an actuator at 250 psi slugged me in the jaw.
Oof.
That'll do it.
Yep, and I could have saved the tooth had I noticed I had chipped the crown, but I didn't notice for 2 years until a cavity formed behind it and fucked it up. So we had to drill that son of a bitch out. So.
Yep.
Does biogas actually make money, or like?
Yes.
Hand over fist.
Hand over
in
fist.
game.
So we're not doing yet another money sink just for jokes.
No. Which way does this contraption? Oh, okay. No!
Oh, Doc, no, Australia, trust me, I've had to go find people that actually do proper molds.
Okay.
Only certain sets of 0.7 mil gloves will fit me because if I open my hand fully enough to grip something, it will rip down the center.
Damn.
It's a pain in the ass.
Kind of know that feeling.
Mm-hmm. Well, Bulk, I shook hands with you, so yes, you do.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, we should know. It's just like I know that on my end as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can park as close to the plant as possible, as far out of the silo, that would make making more silage.
Excuse me, I have to do the.
I didn't prepare this area
What is that?
in any
That's
way.
not a...
Just
Oh, yes, it is.
put stuff down.
See, I'm a grower, not a shower.
Well, we're showing that you're growing.
Is that far enough, Ducky?
I was gonna say if you could pull it in and drive it towards the biogas plant.
Yeah, reel your dongus in.
No, dump right into it. It's fine.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is so that we could just leave it there, reel it in, drive forward. Let's get this as far out of the way as possible so that we can refill the bunker with silage later.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
'Cause I want to make it so that all we have to do is just turn the conveyor belts on, uncover the silo here, bunker here. And...
Other way. God damn it! This fucking thing. No.
Let me just get
Press
out of
X.
the way.
The reverse is dumb as shit.
No.
You got to turn your camera the other way.
Oh wait, there's an X.
Yeah.
I just turned sideways, left and right.
Yes.
I want to back up.
Yes. Okay. Your wheel is kind of straight now.
No.
We are definitely displaying something.
Jesus
It's not
fucking
skills,
Christ.
but it is something.
Where's my wheel? Where's my turn wheel?
Facing
my
this
turn wheel?
direction.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
So, however far forward you
This
can
way.
get,
Forward as an out of the bunker.
as in out of the bunker, as not as far out of the way of the bunker you can go. Like you can even reel in your schwangus even more. Unschwang it.
Hang on. So I should be able to go probably about right here, and it should be nope. Yep.
Yeah, it is on the edge of the bunker. So
This
the
is as
box.
good
So
as it's going to get.
Yeah, unless you can go up more, but we're good.
Oh yeah, I can go up more.
And
But-
then no, it's working. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
I don't. It doesn't have to be optimized. Who cares? We don't have to be efficient. We're certainly not smart. Doesn't matter. It's working.
And it is still pulling, so
I have no idea how much this place holds.
it'll burn through it pretty quick.
Well, no. Okay, so it has a capacity of 204. I have 190,000. So this is.
Why did it stop? It stopped.
Start again.
Huh?
Okay.
Will it empty the whole silo? Or
Well,
bunker?
we'll
Eventually.
find out.
Whatever you call this thing.
You got the production running on it?
Yeah, I set it to silage and then set it to selling. Because I don't have like a gas truck. I don't even know what to buy to move
Okay.
it.
I'll
Is
double
there-
check it for you.
Like, is this a sell it seasonally thing or?
No, this is a sell it when
You
you
definitely
get,
get paid more during December
Pulling
through
material
February.
ones. Yeah.
But
What's going on here?
it's not
It's still going.
it's not like horrifically more, but it is substantially more. But
this
considering
even-
how much you're gonna probably chew through, you're gonna want to just let it run.
Right, I'm gonna go AFK for just a moment. Pardon me.
There we go. Now it's running. All right, there we are. And we're like 5 minutes out.
It's stop feeding. I think that might be its limit.
Yep. Spara, I had a ball valve fail at 2720 psi and shoot across the bay, missing a guy's ankle by about 3 inches.
We hit a water softening unit that someone looked at me and said, we got to figure out what's going on. And I'm like, well, it seems to be ditching out excess water. Someone finally looked at me today and said, oh, you flooded this. And I was like, really? There was 2 inlets and 1 ditch valve. What happened? Oh, you missed the 4th one. I went, what 4th valve? Apparently the one that does the brining where it sends water through and adjusts the salt level and then ditches the excess water out. No one installed a valve and a line to.
Are they?
So this unit was ditching out 5 gallons of water every week or so. And they're like, we don't know why it's flooding. We don't know why we're seeing water. And I was like...
Because it wasn't put together right.
Yeah. And it was like, oh, there wasn't anything in the back. It wasn't there. It was just hand tightened. I'm like, then it wasn't put together by the plumber a month ago. Which is funny because the 2 other units I use that do that in my other laboratories do not have a secondary ditch valve. It's all through the same release valve. That's like, oh, look, too much water. Okay, throw it out into the sewer line. And I was like, who bought this unit? Well, it was cheaper.
And now you're paying for it. What have we learned?
Yeah, it's like, so why did we do this? Well, so why did you not give me the schematics for this unit and instead of my other 2 that I have?
Hey, Bulk.
We thought you'd know.
Yeah, it stopped again.
Yeah.
So-
Can't we hook these 2 things together?
We can. But we shouldn't.
Why?
Because then it'll stop. It'll lower the range for some reason. Like hooking it up, watch. Like, I'll hook it up. And it should stop here in a second. See?
Oh, I see. Wait. Nope. Put me back! So if I... Okay, I can't. Okay, it doesn't even let me control the... Alright. Nope, put me down.
Come on. There it is.
Honestly, Mo, we've been...
It lowers
we've
the
been
range
having-
because it picks up the end.
We've been having random
Something up
BattleTech
anything.
talk behind the scenes, and
Oh.
It's just making me really want to do fucking BattleTech tabletop. Not just the miniatures game, but actually, like, the RPG.
Oh yeah, the fun part, if alongside Secret Project 2025, because I'm in a mercenaries campaign-ish, that's like RPG light, but good story, it's following the Carver 5 campaign, I'm bugging the guys who are writing that and going, can you just give me the notes? Because I want to do a Van Zant themed, and they're like, you want to do a what? I want to do a periphery themed one off of how you guys are doing it. And if I can get that done, I will do that at one of the meetups. I will do that for however many days I'm at the meetup.
Oh, man.
Glad you like it, Doctor. I don't know if it was intentional or not.
Huh?
Yeah. Like 3 to 4 runs and go, okay, here's the module. Let's run this through.
Yeah.
Because by then I will have the maps, which I've made for everything, and the terrain, which I still have stuff that's in front of me that I'm painting. So like, okay, let's go do this, the wacky periphery shit that we pulled.
You notice how the
yeah,
the pole is a circular radius?
And a squared circle.
Yep, all these squares are a circle. Anyway, on that note,
oh yeah, we're at that time, ain't we?
Yep, the lights just turned off automatically for me.
It's the midnight.
It is the mad night.
Soon time for more Fatal Frames.
Yep, more Fatal Frames with the
more
with Zyku.
And
And also, yeah, changes are abound. As Mad Ducks makes more grass. Magic grass. Magic grass.
Mo grass.
Mo's magic grass. Magic grass.
Yes.
Grass. All right.
You know, we don't have Mo in here to participate in the races.
That needs to change.
I have to update the mods, and I can do that.
What's simple enough?
Not quite, because
It'll just be me jumping over stuff and seeing if I can go over people's combines.
Anyway,
don't
there's the kitty cat sleeping.
Sounds like something I would have done.
Hey, Zyku?
Yeah.
Are you seeing this?
It's a big pile.
That was what I was waiting for.
What a big pile.
Oh, yes, Dr. Osophilia. That's the Wonder Woman ride is one of my ones I will ride at some point in time, but I've gotten to ride the Batman when it opened, the Superman ride, both of them when they've opened, both the one that's in Gurney and the other one that I think that's, oh God, where was it? I think it was Magic Mountain, but there's 2 different ones where one starts you as flying a Superman, the other one starts like the Tower of Terror where you're in the coaster, you go up the entire Daily Planet and shoot out over a window, and that's how you start the ride.
Nice.
So
that was fun.
So Bulk, you realize what I've done is I started this as a joke, and now I'm gonna have to like actually pay attention to it.
Probably. But anyway, on that note, everybody, good night. We'll see you next week.
Yep.